pitiful, heartless.
You guys might be a couple seconds ahead of me because it went straight into the cutscene for you guys.
Oh, well that's okay because YouTube was too busy fumbling with the fact that I pressed the fucking play button.
I'll just do a quick pause from my video then. That should sync us up a little bit.
And when that time comes, we can truly
I wonder who that was. I'm sure it was no one important, right?
Roxas.
Oh, so there's a thing. Are we actually commentating over this, or?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because otherwise
Perfect.
we're just streaming the movie, and that's illegal.
Dun dun dun.
But I figured if there is something inside us, then we'd be...
And so the OTP begins.
Yes, Roxas and ice cream. Best pairing.
Isn't there
The ice
actually
cream
a part?
drug cartel, let's go.
Ice
Isn't
cream
there actually
cartel.
a part in the game where he goes like, I should do this or this? Nah, ice cream. I'm
So
sure
I
I
can't
should.
tell
what
if
happens
that's just
is-
the KH2 footage or if this is remastered at all.
This is just the KH2 footage.
Just look out for default face. That'll tell you.
That's not too great of an indicator, though. Default face is always there.
My God, if Kingdom Hearts 3 has
Oh, dude,
default
these
face, that's
English subs are weird. Like, these subtitles that are going around don't look right. Like, that describe
because-
the person.
they're
Oh.
changing color depending on what color they're against, rather than being like the 3D text.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure were these even in the original cutscene? They aren't familiar.
Some of them, yes, I think so. It wasn't nearly this many. I think it just had their title, like Zexion was the cloaked schemer.
Yeah.
Syax was the Luna diviner.
Oh shit, Axel.
Halo 2 My bad,
Guys.
sorry. Kingdom Hearts 2 HD is going to look so nice in that fight.
And then it's gonna lag at like 20 frames per second. But yeah, this is all just footage from the either KH2 or from Rechain of Memories. I don't think it's from HD Rechain of Memories. Although, I mean, they probably up-resed it, but other than that, it's just from the original games. It's not like fully remastered or anything.
Vaccine looks pretty cool.
Larxine's a bitch.
Good
Nothing
character
but.
design though.
Not really. There's that default face, though.
Roxas, you're
Oh god, that really is really obvious default face. He's not even looking upwards. He's looking at the guy's fucking crotch.
Well, I mean, this one's on purpose, at least. He's supposed to look blank.
He's supposed to look blank, but they can have him look blank, like right here, without having default face.
You feel nothing. Nothing is real. Also,
My zipper
For him,
clearly
that
is
is-
real. It's just a texture painted on.
for
Same
that,
thing for your zipper.
For Roxas, that just spelled Aros.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it would be difficult to read backwards, but it's not like Roxas would know who Sora is anyway. Saxor.
Where did that come from? I think I made that joke.
Plenty of people have made that joke.
I don't remember who made it first on the HFC channel, though. Took a bite out of ice cream. No ice cream disappears.
Dude, that's a trope in every piece of animation since animation began.
Yeah. I'd say it just happened there. And there.
They're actually biting different pieces of the ice cream, and it's weird.
At least in Days, like, even if it was just a model for the ice cream being bitten and an ice cream for the... my bad, and a model for the ice cream being unbitten. They had two different models.
Thing is, adding another model just for that would take up space that could be used for something else.
Which they didn't use for something else.
Title card.
No, they totally had to restart the entire game from scratch. Bullshit!
Still don't believe that.
Well, Oh, someone's starting an ice cream count? Oh god.
I don't think I could do that on stream. I'd be constantly changing it.
You're early. No, you're just
Oh my god, no, this oh god, we're having default face throughout this, aren't we?
Yep.
I think they wanted to spend effort
These are
on
fully
this.
remastered and they still have default face.
Today makes 250.
Why? Also, I love how you can see his shadow, like it's on the backdrop.
Since I first joined the
I
organization,
love how you can see the parts where Axel's hair part.
time flies.
Like, I don't mean just they don't mesh together. I mean literally they are different flat pieces of hair
Have to
sticking out of
hang
his
on to
head.
something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember?
Huh?
I acted like a zombie.
Huh.
Well, you're still kind of a
First
zombie.
week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on.
Roxas's voice sounds a bit
Oh, thanks.
Weird.
off. I guess it's because Jesse McCartney grew up a little bit between KH2 and the recording of this.
Made up of lots of colors. And out of all
Actually,
those
your
colors,
science is wrong.
red is the one that travels the farthest.
Well, no, it's not
It
wrong.
sounds
It's
like they
it's
used-
just not fully correct.
It sounds like they used the DS audio clips, but
They
you know,
probably
without
did.
them coming through a DS speaker. So
To
they're
be
still
fair,
kind of
anything would sound
local.
good coming out of anything would sound good coming out of a DS if it had good speakers.
Yeah, well, but like I'm sure the sound bits were compressed.
Oh yeah, so they
Hmm.
could fit on the DS cart.
The destiny
Exactly.
is about to unfold.
There's actually two ways to watch the day's scenes, by the way. You can either watch them chapter by chapter, or if you do what I did, you can just say watch all, and it will go through all of them, and you will not be able to skip.
We're
So-
getting a trophy for this.
Yep.
Day 7.
Number 14.
You're still a couple seconds ahead of me, by the way. I mean, it's not a big deal, but...
That looks like a comic book backdrop for a
Wait,
second.
what? That does look like a comic book. That was really awkward, because
I
it was
took
just that
straight out of
one
the Days
shot.
manga, apparently.
That was just the one shot. Like, I could understand it if it was, like, more was like that.
I guess we'll find out.
To announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat.
I wonder who this could be. No one important, right?
She has female lips. She must be a main character. Oh, hey, Spar, you'll finally get a chance to talk to the woman from Traverse Town. I think that's who this is, anyways.
Wait, hold on. He said number 14? This is Organization 13. This is lies.
Oh my god, plot twist. She smiled. She showed emotion. Quick, cut the film.
That is compressed.
What's this?
You can tell that's actually compressed.
Literally use sound clips from the DS version when they didn't have to record new audio?
And the number 13.
Apparently.
I had. Who the people around me were. What they wanted.
I don't think this part was dialogue in the original DS
I
game.
had no idea.
That?
Because there weren't many voiced cutscenes in Days.
That's right, the flashback comments were never voiced.
Yeah.
Teach him well, Axel.
Don't worry. I'll be sure he makes the grade.
Is this even redone music?
go.
Oh Jesus, that is puppet-like.
That is actually rather terrifying.
What was that name again?
Yeah,
Oh
hitting
my
the
god,
noise.
yeah, I just saw it now.
Shion.
Oh,
Hold on, we're still ahead of you. Let me just see if we
Yeah.
can sneak up a little bit.
Got it
two.
memorized, Roxas?
We're probably synced up now.
Yeah?
Near enough
How
now.
about my name then?
Also, someone needs I got it
And
memorized.
how about our boss?
Counter.
Count.
Oh my god, that sound effect was so compressed.
No way you're gonna forget his name, right?
Dude, I'm pretty sure this is the
Let's go.
DS audio, like the songs.
Roxas completed his first mission.
Oh wow, thank you for this debriefing. Are we gonna get a step-by-step thing for the entire game? Why does Roxas have pecs? No, no, no.
Oh
look
shit,
again.
there's a thing. No, hold
Why
on.
does you have
Spar.
pets?
Spar, did you have to press A to continue after that?
No, they just continued
Okay.
automatically.
That's fine then.
The icing on the cake.
Oh look, it's bitten.
Holy crap, that's the second model they use. I'm
Oh,
going to
look,
pay
it
close
changed.
attention to see if they
It's
actually use a third model, because if they do, I'll be kind of impressed.
I already told you before. Get it memorized.
Hey Roxas, you ever notice that there's endless pastures of green outside of Twilight Town? I honestly don't know who lives out there. I think they're savages.
You said the same exact thing the other day.
I did.
No, there's no gameplay for days. We're just watching a movie. Why do I even have the controller in my lap? It's on the floor and it will remain there for the next, what, 2 hours and 40 minutes?
You don't waste battery life.
You know, we should have done this smart and actually booted up Audacity and all that, and we could have actually uploaded this to a channel.
The organization.
I'm kind of planning on doing that anyway.
You might even say,
I mean, I can just take
See
the
if
stream.
someone's at HFC.
I mean, yeah, but this would be
No,
more.
not for HFC. This is too casual for HFC.
Where it all
Yeah.
begins.
I guess you can still take the.
Especially now that we've actually talked about it.
Oh yeah,
As a member of the organization.
the curse of highlights. Never ask, is this going to be a highlight? Because then it
I'm still
automatically
not
cannot be a
exactly sure what
highlight.
I'm supposed to do.
I don't care if we talk about it.
Oh.
Because,
Well,
I mean,
that's
it's going to be
better.
funny anyway, so.
Dun.
Marluxia accompanied
dun,
Roxas
dun.
on his mission. This was the only mission Marluxia would ever appear in, and he was completely useless. Actually, Marluxia probably has the best AI out of any of the organization companions.
I like how they have these screenshots, though. It's cool.
Yeah,
I
like, at
guess.
least they bothered to do something.
I honestly didn't know that they did it like this. I thought it was just, you know, they just animated everything even from the missions. So this actually works better. Because, I mean, the stuff that happens in the missions, for the most part, doesn't count.
The organization defeats the
They could have at least animated some fights and things in to kind of connect with the cutscenes.
The
Nah.
important parts will be.
Yeah.
Also day 10. Also more text.
I don't even know what a heart
Also, another organization member we'll never see again.
Wow, at this point, I'm sure your guys' videos are just going faster than mine.
Okay, you know what? Tell us when your screen fades from this bit.
Spar?
Waiting.
Are you sure you don't have to press X?
Faded.
So you just got past the Zexion part?
Yes.
Nobodies don't
We
exist.
in the organization were born without hearts. So, if we don't have hearts,
There's probably loading times on his, but ours is a, static video, so we'll probably become desynced eventually anyways.
I actually think that this guy is pressing X when the text finishes.
That's
Like we've just
Oh, that's
gone into the next text bar.
yeah.
text part.
My third line just finished. Starting the fourth line just finished. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm synced with you. Let's see if they fade at the same time. Ours is just about to fade, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna pause when it fades. You tell me when you faded.
Faded.
Okay, I'm still synced.
We'll be on sync now.
the Keyblade releases hearts. So, why am I the only one who can wield such a thing?
Wield?
Because you're a wizard, Roxas.
There's so much more.
I'm a
that I don't
what?
get.
You know, if nothing else, I really wish they would animate the mission with Lexius. You know the one, Emerald.
Oh, okay, I understand. I also
Okay, not
understand
only,
why.
not only is this too casual for HFC, it's also too boring for HFC.
Yeah,
Holy
that
shit.
too. When we actually
I
get in,
This was going to be a movie.
the thing is, the start of this game is like so full of just the tutorial missions that there's no story.
Sometimes we go to other places
I kind of wish they had
Yeah.
just bypassed the,
but we can't
you know,
cross
mission
the
stuff, to be
lines
honest.
outside the worlds.
Could you say Roxas underwent missions with each member of Organization 13?
Roxas did things.
Roxas. Deeds to be done. Unlucky 13.
Roxas 13.
Yep.
I do love this music though.
It's Arrow. Oh.
The reason I wish they had animated this one is because in this one, Lexius basically punks Roxas and forces him to use his limit break.
So my video's buffering.
I told you.
It's been 15 minutes and it's actually just completely froze. I'm gonna have to refresh tab.
But everyone's working together to complete Kingdom Hearts.
This is why I'm running at
There's
1080p.
lots I don't know, but I
Hold
do
on,
know
I'll
I have to
skip
keep
to the
fighting
next
the
text
darkness,
bit.
so I can be whole.
We're gonna have to do this brain scratch comm style, aren't we? 1555, 56, 57, 58.
Oh fuck, you're past day 14 as well.
1605, 6, 7,
You don't have to
8.
count. You don't have to count.
Oh, I thought, oh, you didn't say you were caught up.
Some kids who live here.
Tell me when the number switches to 16 or 15 for day 15.
So does everybody act
Okay.
that way?
Yeah, Jesse McCartney sounds weird.
Like running around chasing each
Oh,
other?
oh my, that town.
Well,
Ooh.
yeah. If they have
HD.
hearts, I suppose that's what
Ooh.
they
Oh,
do.
those trees, though.
Come on.
Oh, those trees, though.
Why?
Oh my
well,
God.
Because we're friends.
Is that from the Winnie the Pooh book?
Those trees, though.
Eat ice cream together.
Kinda disappointed I'm missing
talk
this.
and laugh about the
I'm
stupid
focusing on the buildings.
like those kids we just
Well, you can't expect buildings to look good.
Let's
The
go.
trees look awful.
Listen, they can look like flat textures. They shouldn't look that blurry.
Are we sure they did this in 720p?
Hey, Roxas.
Emmy, what's your time at?
For your next mission,
They didn't
let's
want my
meet up
time.
for ice cream together.
17, 19, 20,
Okay,
21.
I'm about to catch up then. Tell me when the, like, missions shows up on the day 15 thing.
We're friends. Huh.
Go.
There we go. I'm back. Oh, hey, look, it's the one that I like and no one else does. Also,
There were not that many zippers. I forget the name of them. Zip slashers? Something like that.
Well, they had to make it more interesting than just having the one. Oh, this is when everyone leaves for Castle Oblivion.
I'm gonna miss this ice cream thing we do.
Quentin Flynn sounds strange, too.
Gonna be away for a while. Starting tomorrow.
Really?
Did they just
I can fill
use...
you
They were
in
like,
since we're friends.
well, we've got this microphone, but it recorded audio for Cage, too.
Castle of
Good enough.
The organization's got a second.
There's no
It's called
release
Castle of
date for,
Oblivion.
2.5 yet.
I wish
it'll probably be around the same time as we got 1.5, to be fair.
I just want to know why Roxas has
Well, I
pecs,
gotta head
okay?
back and get ready. Nothing but fun, fun, fun.
This isn't gonna
Has
stop
what?
bothering me.
The fuck are pecs?
Pecs? Like pectoral muscles? You know how you have breasts?
Oh, okay.
Well, when you have muscles in those two areas, those are your pecs.
See also Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, see also Johnny Bravo. That is an excellent
That
example.
walking animation was awful.
Steppity, steppity, step, I'm casual.
His heels were clipping through the ramp he was on.
Oblivion. There are
This is
treasures.
literally just extracted from the game. They did not lose any assets.
I trust that really came from Lord Zemnis himself.
Oh, look, it's Demix. Thanks, Syax.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks for telling us the obvious. Huh, that...
Jesus,
stick-
you're still like 8 seconds ahead of me again.
If you're looking for Axel, he's
Right, well, you're about to get text. Tell us when it fades out.
What? What
Ow.
do I do with this?
That didn't actually hurt me. Something fell on top of my desk, and I just had a reflex of saying "ow."
I've done that before.
Say when the text fades, Spar.
Wait.
Demix, what happened to your voice? It's like if Kingdom Hearts
This
Days
place
was
is
ported
so
to a
much
TV
nicer
show, and they got the
without
B
loud
list. No, they got the C list
loud
actors.
mouths. Those bossy coworkers sent to Castle Oblivion.
God, he does sound bad. I'm pretty sure that Demix's voice actor hasn't had any work since KH2, though.
Those puppet
Go
eyes,
find
by the
out.
way.
That is so creepy. Like, it's even creepier because the way her face is set, it's like her face is flat and just slightly in front of where her neck would be.
They look a
Got
little bit better
someplace to
now.
be again today. So go on ahead without me.
Are they trying to make Jessie sound, like, make Roxas sound emo? Because he's
I mean,
speaking with, like, no emotion.
I think that's the point. Nobodies aren't supposed to have emotion.
And
I
yet,
mean, it's also a cop-out, but yes.
and yet, every other nobody in the series actually has decent voice acting, though.
Well, they've developed an identity. Roxas has just developed. I imagine later in this movie we're going to get some voice acting that has actual emotion.
I suppose it still sounds awful.
Hey, Kyrie. I mean, wait.
Roxas.
Yeah, Emmy, you're ahead of us now.
Samus is a girl? Oh, wait.
Roxas.
She sounds emotionless as well.
I now like to imagine that
Best of luck
they just
today.
literally went, have good luck at work today.
Let's go.
And then they immediately ran into this thing and Roxas got punched. What
Oh
time
wow,
are you
Spar,
at?
you were right. I'm currently at 22:08:09:10.
I knew they would have some combat bits because these were cutscenes. These were cutscenes in the original.
Wow. Shion, I didn't know you could use the Keyblade.
Tell me when you reach 22:30.
Neither did I.
By the way, Spar, yeah, you're right. His last things: 2013
You earned
HD
the
1.5
icing on the
remix,
Huh?
2009 358 by 2 days, Kingdom Hearts 2 final mix, and then Whispers of the Heart, then Kingdom Hearts 2.
How'd you find
What
it?
time are you at?
Here you go.
22:52, 22:53, 54, 55.
Oh, now I'm
56.
behind by like
Sea
5
salt ice
seconds.
cream. Come on, try it.
It's sweet
New model.
and salty.
It's good, right?
Is it? I don't think it
Excellent.
is.
We meet here for
Yeah,
ice
he took a
cream
bite out
after
of it.
work.
That's the same
mean,
one they had
It's the
before,
same.
though.
Oh yeah, it's the same one they had
This
before, but they
This
changed the
flavor is
model.
Axel's favorite.
Sounds like
They
it's
didn't change it well, but they did change it. Also, sweet, that's exactly
Axel
what
brought
Emerald
me
said.
the ice cream on my first day with the
Jeez,
organization.
sweet.
And
Slow
then,
much.
after my first mission,
And while it does make
got me
sense,
ice
it
cream
kind of
with
doesn't
flavors
excuse
I've
it
known
sounding
before.
awful. You can sound emotionless without sounding awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know when you reach
You guys must be
24
really close.
minutes in.
Well, Axel and I.
Are we already that far in?
No, he is. We aren't.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I gotta
That
wait.
I could be
Oh yeah, we're almost 20 minutes in. 25 minutes in.
When Axel gets back, we'll all have
Emmy, get
ice cream
ready.
together.
5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1, play.
and so apparently, judging by that, Sora's part of Chain of Memories takes
Is
4
it
days.
true, then, about Castle Oblivion
That's none of your
Or
Huh?
something.
and Axel.
Or
If-
it just took that long to get word back.
Okay, no, because they left for Castle Oblivion on the 22nd. That's not necessarily when Sora showed up, though. So we don't actually know when that happened.
But they have portals to darkness. Through darkness. I mean, non-instantaneous travel doesn't make much sense.
No, I'm saying that when they arrived wasn't exactly the same time that Sora arrived.
The hearts remain.
I guess.
Because it was 4 days between
Those
when they
hearts-
left for the
yeah,
castle
I
and
see
4
what you're saying.
days,
They
and
could have
then
done
4
some
days later.
preliminary searching and stuff.
Yeah.
Then, can you tell me what remains if a nobody is destroyed?
What's there to leave behind? We're not even supposed to be in the first place.
And the members of
Wow,
Castle
don't sound too
Oblivion,
happy
where'd they
about it.
go?
Nothing's left of them.
In which case, I'll never see them again?
You know,
That's right.
we keep telling you not to wear these heavy layers of black clothing in the desert, but what do? You
coming?
go out there and you do it again anyways.
Oh, yeah.
This seems like an interesting plot device. I mean, story development. I mean,
What's
Um,
happening?
That was Sora going to sleep, I think.
Oh yeah.
this is start case too.
Actually, the start of KH2 wasn't until the end of this game.
I've been to see him.
The thing with nobodies don't exist or don't have an existence is probably a
Who are you?
translation, possibly a mistranslation, or representing something that a Japanese idiom is supposed to be that just doesn't translate well to English, so they just said, oh, they don't exist.
Is of no importance.
To be fair,
Like being a
didn't-
nobody.
About you,
Yeah.
wasn't it referred? Wasn't it
true name.
revealed at the end of Cage 2 that it's all a load of bullshit and it's only to say they only say that to
You
get
have
them
been
on
with us for 6
Xehanort's
days
side.
now.
Yeah.
Well, not at the end of KH2, but
The time
it days.
has come.
Not days, 3D.
Like I said.
Oh, 3D, that's where I know it from.
And actually, the nobodies do not have hearts, but they have the capability to grow hearts. That's what it was.
Something not necessarily at heart quickly replaces the gap, apparently. With our Syax, when we complete Kingdom Hearts, will it be able to heal our default face? Yes, Master.
Why is his shadow moving?
Will he wake from this?
I am told Roxas will return, provided
Why is his
the
hair
hero is
wavering?
stripped of all his memories.
Just quivering with
Then
emotion.
I suppose much hinges on Castle Oblivion.
David Cage is invisible and just sitting there playing with his hair.
She only has gained power over the keep.
It is.
It is the art.
She can fill Roxas's shoes for the
It
time
is emotion.
To be fair, it's probably the best bit of art in this game.
And then we get a scene of Roxas trying to sneak around while David Cage is running around like the last episode of Heavy Rain.
She sounds emotionless too, but she's meant to be like happy.
I think it sounds bitter.
Did she just put ice cream? If this is ice cream, I swear to God.
No. Have you played
How
Days?
beautiful it was.
Nope.
Oh.
This is brand new for me.
That you
Huh.
can join me next week.
No, she's been taking seashells from the beach for every day.
From Destiny Islands, actually.
Hmm? Which makes me question the fact that Roxas was never sent on a Destiny Islands mission.
Wasn't
I'm
he
gonna
at the
say-
very end?
No, that was them doing that on their own.
Oh, okay then.
You guys are probably gonna look down on me and hate me for this, but I've never finished Kingdom Hearts 1 either. Why does Sora enter the tube?
Well,
I never
that has
finished
nothing to
with
do with
KH1.
KH1. That's at the end of Chain of Memories, and that's because throughout Chain of Memories, Namine, who is the nobody of Kairi, was messing with Sora's memories because she was being controlled by Marluxia, because Marluxia wanted to use Sora as a puppet to take down the organization. In order to repair Sora's memories, Sora had to sleep in the pot.
Ah.
You know, I was really confused by SGM's comment at first, and then I realized it was a Vietnamese Pokemon. Crystal, rather. That... What the fuck was that voice?
What happened to you? Well, you came down with a horrible case of default face.
Oh no, is it irreversible? I'm sorry to say it's
we
the
think
way-
it's we think it's fatal.
Roxas?
Like, see, Xion has the same pectoral model as Roxas,
What happened?
Which,
but that shouldn't
He was
be.
sleeping for a long
no,
time.
that actually makes a lot more sense than it should if, like, she's a copy.
Wake up.
Well, I mean, he sees what he wants to see, and he's
But I'm glad-
subliminally seeing Kyrie.
I kind of feel like a
So, no, wait, he wants to see a girl with pectoral muscles?
God damn it, Sfar.
I don't know. Some people like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Also, non-Kingdom Hearts related thing. Is there actually science behind hearing the sea from seashells?
Yes, it's the blood that travels through the veins in your ear echoing.
Oh. That
Hey,
makes sense.
listen, that's...
If your blood pressure is high enough, like mine is, you can actually lay your head against the pillow and hear basically the same thing.
I hear that sometimes.
It's not good.
A lot of the times I hear my heart beating though. It's horrible.
I know that they have an outlined section for the breast region. That part's easy to tell when you pay attention to the costume, but
Listen to Emmy being really careful and dodging around the sensitive parts.
what? No. Listen, I can say breast as much as I want. It's a scientific part of your body. It's like if I said penis.
Penis.
Someone probably snickered. And like as I started saying that, Spar was just like, pumpernickel.
It's too early in the morning for this shit.
Hey, you volunteered.
You're in this one for the long haul, buddy.
Fuck those guys. The green soldiers, fuck them.
Hey, fuck you.
Green so have you fallen
Just
behind
because they're
again?
green.
Yes. I swear you guys' videos are going faster than mine.
We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know.
Roxas. Oh,
I'll go buy us some ice cream. I could do a better
been a
job
while.
voice acting than he could.
What's the matter?
And I'm an
You
amateur
look like
voice
you've
actor.
seen a ghost.
Speaking of which, if any of you are creating anything and need a voice actor, shameless plug.
I'm tough.
The word penis in that situation was funny because Emeralds knew that someone was going to do it.
We nobodies don't have that worry, you know?
And he still, like, he knew we were going to,
I'll go
but
buy
he
a
didn't
slice.
honestly think we would, if that makes sense.
No,
Go-
no, I mean like.
You
I
had to
wouldn't
know we were
expect
going to do
you
that.
put it- Yes, exactly.
You haven't reported
I knew
back
someone
yet?
was going to do it, whether it was you or someone in the chat. It's just like
What's
it's a part of the body.
I guess I just needed.
Like
a
I
little
remember
time to
a friend telling me about his experience in a sex ed
I thought
class
you didn't have a
where the
hobby.
teacher just walked in on the first day and said, "All right, everybody, let's get this out of the way." Penis. And then
Roxas and Axel laughed immediately after you said that.
Oh,
Right, okay, so you want this to go on YouTube, right?
I started inviting Shion
Maybe.
up here while you were gone.
I'm not gonna say my story then.
I need your promise.
go for it, dude. Come on.
It's going on my
Basically-
channel, I don't care.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You can get flagged for this. Basically, we were sitting in sex ed one day, and we were going over like the kind of basicy stuff, like the age limits and all that. And someone asked, "What's the country with the lowest age limit?" And he says, "Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I do know that I think it was Canada. Canada's legal age of sex is only 14." And at that time, our head teacher was out in Canada for a business trip, I believe. And he was stuck there because of heavy snow and stuff. And he just turned around and said, "So for all we know, our head teacher out there could, well, be having some fun, but that's not for us to ask."
In Japan, it's 13.
Oh, really?
Gotta hand it to you.
That explains a lot.
You should be in one of the traders. You knew exactly what was up.
I heard some writing in there.
I merely rounded up and sent off the ones who were getting...
See, was this released before or after Rising?
Was I one
Yeah,
of those who
definitely
wanted to
before.
erase?
Good to see you.
I mean 1.5, not days.
I
Oh.
disposed of Zexion, by the way.
Before. Let me double check this.
Huh.
I moved things along just the way you wanted. At least for
Days
now.
was 2009. Revengeance was 2013.
1.5, not days.
Yeah, he's asking about
Oh,
1.5.
1.5, same year. Let me check the actual release for Remix.
You know,
Rising,
more cheerful.
any
Really think so?
February. Okay, so
I was
about
thinking the same
February.
about you.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Oh no, Rising was before
Must have
1.5,
rubbed
apparently.
off on
That
you.
would explain why you heard Raiden in it then.
And would it though? I mean, like, if I went back and really listened to KH2 Axel, I'd probably still hear some Raiden elements anyway.
It's like when I
Ice cream.
learned that Iruka in Naruto was Quentin Flynn, I'm like, oh my god, I can hear it now.
Yeah,
Because
it's like,
I knew
how
it
could
already.
I not have heard that before?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's
You've also
this
got her-
boss fight.
I wonder if Shion's gonna show today.
Don't distract someone when they're running up to fucking attack
Is your
something.
KH 1.5 installed?
It never gave me an option to install.
That might
That
be
could
what's
be what
being
makes
slow.
the difference.
Either that or this guy is cutting out the blackness between stuff.
Possibly.
Or maybe what it is yeah, it's just cutting out the fade to black between things.
Might be true.
Roxas?
Get fucked.
Shield! Roxas! We have to take that
See,
thing
we've
out
just
first.
finished the Axel cutscene now already. Like the trio.
You
Yeah,
know, in the
you're-
manga. You know what, go ahead.
You're way ahead of me then. Because when you were saying that, it was fading out with them starting to fight it.
Shield, are you okay?
Damn.
Dude.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna watch on stream. I'll have delayed reactions.
Are you hurt?
I'm not. So we'll have someone that's delayed, someone that's in time, and someone that's seeing the future.
Thank you.
Actually, even
Alright.
mine is a little bit ahead because I'm reacting to what's on my TV, but the stream is like 4 seconds behind.
That's also true.
Yeah, you're better off just.
I'll stick with the video.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
I sound so upset over this. Oh damn it!
By the way, once
What
again,
just happened to you, Spar?
Rox is telling Shion to eat her ice cream because it's melting.
Jesus.
What's wrong? I
By the
thought
way,
you
it's
broke
not a
it down.
glitch that Shion's hood
Something happened.
goes on and comes off repeatedly.
We're here for you.
It's because
Gotta get
different
back
people
to
see
Jack.
her in different ways,
Right,
and
Roxas?
Roxas sees Shion as Kyrie recolor, basically. And Axel still sees her as
Right.
kind of a
That's what friends
blank
are for.
slate.
Still a puppet, if you will.
Not so much a puppet, I'd go with blank slate as a better
And without the Keyblade,
description. Sayax definitely sees her as a puppet.
What exactly
And
happened?
Zigbar sees her as something else. Those trees still look awful.
heartless with the Keyblade.
It's kind of confusing when you.
The hearts
Oh,
that were
you
released
remember the comic? I think I linked it a long time ago. It was Xion dressing up her hair, and it was like everyone seeing her as the different models. Like, so Zigbar comes in and sees her as fuck spoilers, as Ventus, and
Is there anything you can
Sayak
do,
sees her
Axel?
as the puppet, and
I
you
guess
know
I was.
she's normal to everyone else,
It's just like she
or
said.
normal to Roxas at least.
Without the Keyblade, she can't collect hearts.
Why does Braig or Zigbar see Shion as Ventus? Because Ventus's heart is important to Sora / Roxas. Shion is a literal copy of Sora, basically. And so Ventus is
Hold on.
some part of Ventus is in Shion. Oh my, yes.
Roxas,
Oh my.
Some certain part, as a matter of fact.
Oh
His heart.
my.
she
Don't get any
make sure
ideas.
Your missions are with Roxas. Let's see if we can use the Keyblade again.
Wasn't Ventus like
That
10
way, he can collect the hearts.
I don't know.
or 12 at most?
Keyblade.
That's it.
Well, Kingdom Hearts is Japanese.
But that means you have to collect twice as many hearts.
I like how
Yeah,
Legendary
I can
spelled
do
out my entire name there.
Would you?
Of course
156
I
and
would.
all.
But
Honestly, my eyesight was a little blurry, and the S looked like a $sign for a
Is that
second.
right, Roxas?
Cha-ching.
we're friends.
From a second.
Access.
Yes, from a second.
Does that mean you and I
Spar, are you
friends?
getting a bit
Like you
tired?
started to say minute, then you said second.
It's a
Tell me to
genie.
get to day 75 inseparable.
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my friend.
Spar.
Thank you.
It's
time
not
is
there
that,
yet.
Axel?
Oh,
Just eat
Jesus.
your ice cream.
Okay, now it's on day 75.
Thanks.
You said
Ah,
it too late for me. I'm already seeing the genie.
Genie.
Tell me when the cutscene fades in after genie. This is not gonna be fucking worth it.
The genie's so bad. Please don't tell me they play the same sound clips. I'm gonna cry. I'll do it. Oh.
Cutscene fade in.
Thanks, man. Thanks for not playing the sound effect.
So best friends are different from plain friends, right?
Yes, plane friends fly in the sky.
Holy shit, it's a third model.
Oh
there
shit,
you
it
go.
is!
And technically we've had the fourth already, because there's one with it's just the stick.
So
I don't count
Doesn't
that one.
count.
I don't
That's just the
know.
winner stick.
I couldn't tell you because.
Well, no,
Oh,
'cause they both
also,
have-
friends.
I find it necessary to say there is a naked scene with Gion in the manga.
Okay.
Let's look forward to that. Day
It's not going to be in the game.
It's not going to be in the game.
94.
I just thought it was as good a time as any to bring it up. There's no proper time to bring that up.
Speaking
Look
of
at
time,
me, my friends. Look at me and my orange eyes.
Oh no, that texture.
And at long last, we
Oh,
see
Like, did
God,
they
oh.
take this from Days?
Hearts of rage,
Is that at 240p?
It's fucking laughable.
bliss.
that looks at 114. Holy shit.
This is the crystallization of all
Oh, for
hearts. Kingdom Hearts. There, in the sky, hangs the promise.
I like how Emmy's just had to go AFK, but I swear it's just like he's given up.
My friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and
He is a
Do
good
want to
voice
get a
actor,
screen
though.
cap of it the next time it goes over
Let us
the
remember
Kingdom Hearts
why
moon.
we are
Because
here,
I want to use that
what
for
we
something.
hope to achieve.
I gotta be right back.
Okay.
Don't pause for me.
Made our own. Hearts shall never again. have
Kingdom
sorrow.
Hearts sure is low res today. Oh, it's not going to show it again.
Aw.
Oh, actually, real quick before I go. It's just like how it develops over time and gets
I wonder
bigger.
what it's for.
It starts in 240p, but eventually it ends in
Come on,
1080.
you know what it's for. We have to
All right.
complete the Great Kingdom Hearts.
Goodbye.
You saw it too, didn't you?
But what is Kingdom Hearts?
It's the gathering place of hearts, isn't it?
It's where all the hearts wind up after they're released by you. When we gather enough, we might finally get hearts of our own.
My god, Quentin Flynn sounds so bad in this.
It does.
Is Kingdom Hearts
I assume he's
that
Roxas.
important?
No, Quentin Flynn is Axel.
I just don't
Oh.
see why.
Jesse sounds weird, but he doesn't sound nearly as bad as Axel does.
Come on. You're wondering about that now?
Well,
You do have a heart, you fucking dumbass, otherwise you wouldn't be alive. Well,
Roxas.
alive, quote unquote.
We'll understand once we have our own hearts. That's why we fight, to find out what it's about.
okay. I guess you're right.
Like, did they even try when they were recording this?
Is this just where most of the game takes place, on this fucking clock tower?
Yes. This game is basically go do a mission, come up to the clock tower. Go do a mission, come up to the clock tower.
Even no
Roxas is knocked out for 2 weeks. Go to a mission, go back to the clock tower. Shion's knocked
Is it
out
too
for
late
2
to
weeks.
drop out?
Yes.
Memories of our past.
memories?
You remember your past?
I could be installing Titanfall right
That's
now.
one of the things that makes each member of the organization special. We remember who we were as humans.
It does get better later on, yeah. A lot of the early stuff is bad. When they start actually getting into the drama, it's a little bit more interesting. Not that there's much drama, still.
Huh? Me? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, speaking
I think
of,
I've always been
I
pretty
sent
much
my GTA back,
I wish I could remember
so I can now go rent something else.
Really? It's just baggage, you know.
But I can't remember anything, not even from when I was born a nobody.
All you did was stare into space.
Oh, thanks.
There's a difference. No, not doing days actually made sense because it's difficult to try to map a DS game to a PS3. They could have at least tried with the voice acting. Like, they should have put Tom in charge of this voice acting because he would have been like, no, this sucks, retake. I'm not even joking. I would have done retakes for this.
What should I rent, Spar?
Sonic Lost World.
No, I've played that already.
Rent it
I wouldn't
again.
put... No, I wouldn't put myself through that torture.
By the way, I'm really sad that they didn't animate this part because in this mission, Shion can't use her Keyblade, so Roxas decides to let her use his, and he picks up a stick and wants to use it as his weapon, and Shion just goes, Roxas, that's a stick. And I'm so sad they didn't animate
You
this.
can have this back.
See what they've got to rent for
Do you
PS3,
remember
shall we?
anything?
I don't know. But let me try again.
It's back, bitches! That's what I can... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna rent, actually.
What's that?
Naruto. Full burst. And I'll record it.
The PS3 version?
You did it.
Yeah, just because the PC version just does not want to be recorded.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Suddenly Roxas.
If you had a 360, you could record in 1080p.
If the C60 had a decent game library,
Where'd you
I
come
could play it for fun.
How was your mission?
You know, I sure wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while.
Oh my god, that line reading was awful.
I thought you said you were tough.
This is so
Whatever.
bad.
Do with it. So,
Ta-da!
I would rather be playing Days.
Hold on, no, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but when she gets rid of the Keyblade, the model's still there when it shines.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Roxas, Axel, thank you.
I didn't do anything.
You made it possible for the two of us to go on a mission together.
If it weren't
Can we
for
get a
you,
clock tower count?
Shion might never have remembered how to use the Keyblade.
How many numbered...
Thanks, Axel.
Your clock tower count is basically 358 because it's every damn day in this game.
How about sea salt ice cream then?
Huh?
Buy me one and we'll call it even.
Model number 2 there again. In fact, hold on, is that
I'll be
model?
right
Is that a new model as well? Roxas looks like it's got 2 bytes out of it.
Yeah, it does look like that.
We can always be just like this forever.
See if we get another clear view of it.
What's that all about?
Yeah, it does. Another model, guys. Another model.
Ooh.
Want these days to last forever.
Also, I love the implication that Shion just kind of walked up to an ice cream stand.
Well,
Because, you know, the organization is supposed to, like, stay secret and not let anyone know that they're even there.
like us.
No,
To be
they
fair,
just repeatedly go and buy ice cream.
If things change and we can't be
Got it memorized again. But doesn't she use like illusions? Could she not just make herself an illusion of a little girl or something?
None of us will ever
No.
have to be apart. got it memorized.
Okay. No, ignore me then.
Wow, that was so not you.
Hey!
I'm sorry, the voices are just so bad. I can't stop bringing it up. Like, you kind of expect, you know, at least decent voice acting for most of the games in this series.
Decent, quote unquote.
Yeah. There's kind of not much else to talk about, to be honest.
Ever heard of knocking? What do you want?
Tell me what Shion has been doing.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on.
Oh shit.
The two of you look pretty close.
So what? Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Today you and Shion will be going on the same mission.
Well, thank you, sir. For
Kingdom Hearts 1 came out 2001,
We
I
also
want
need
to say?
you to go back to Castle Oblivion soon.
2002.
Zemnis?
That castle hasn't given up all its secrets. One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Even he doesn't know. You mean the chamber,
So-
right?
2002.
We
Alright.
turn that place inside out. If it's there, we're not gonna find it just by looking.
Then let me give you another reason. Shion comes from the castle to which Namine can be traced. The place where both Namine and Shion were born. It's practically calling out for you.
Whatever. As far as the castle goes, you're the one who really wants to go there. By finding the room that Zemnis is searching for, you would find out everything about Zemnis's true agenda, am I right?
The Chamber of Repose as well as the Chamber of Waking. Zemnis has an agenda that he hasn't...
I'm pretty sure Ventus is in the Chamber of Waking. I'm
We
not
are
sure
bound
what's in
to
the
find
Chamber of
some clues in the
Repose.
Chamber of Waking. And once we obtain
What
those
one is
clues,
Sauron?
we'll have the upper hand.
Possibly
for
the
our
Chamber of
objectives.
Repose, then.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because Sora's in Twilight Town.
When Vexen and Zexion got in your way.
He went to sleep
That's why I took the
inside
initiative.
Castle Oblivion, and then I guess they transported him to
And
Twilight
cleared
Town.
the way to the top for you.
But he wakes up in thingy.
I can
No,
see
he wakes
all
up in
the
Twilight
way.
Town. It just looks like
You go
Castle
all the
Oblivion.
way to the top.
Well, that was annoying.
Oh,
He will be
okay.
going on a solo mission to Castle Oblivion. Expect the orders soon.
What time are you at, Riddick?
Castle Oblivion.
52, 45.
And Shion.
The Days manga was really good, by the way. Like, there's this hilarious bit where Demix is prepared to shirk off training in the Coliseum if he can beat someone in a match. And Demix assumes that he's going to be wrestling Phil, and he pulls out some steroids to take. And then he's like, "What? Oh, you're not going to be fighting me. You're going to be fighting Hercules over here." And so Demix literally throws one punch with this super beefed up looking body, and his hand just crumples.
Roxas is
The Days manga is pretty good because
Hope Zigbar isn't
It gives
giving him too
character
hard a time.
character.
it gives character to the organization where they seriously needed it.
You know,
Incoming fourth commentator.
when I sit here and talk with you
Oh,
guys,
I get that joke now.
I get the strangest feeling that a long time ago
Ah,
I
it
walked
took you a
through
while.
sunset with somebody else.
Well, I didn't hear the can opening the first time.
Actually, that's not quite true. KH2 rules.
Someplace by the sea where I hear the sound of the waves.
It's more like the
Last
very
2 days.
the very final cutscene of this game leads into the first of the days in KH2.
No, I mean literally 358 over 2 days.
It's not quite like that.
2 days is spent as Roxas and KH2.
Well, I don't know. What do you
358 of those days are spent as Roxas and the organization.
No, the only bit of KH2 we get in this is just Roxas running up to the usual spot to meet the gang. That's it.
Yeah, sorta.
Yeah, but that's day 2.
They've ever really
That's
done me any good.
that's the first day of KH2.
Roxas is like me.
We'll see the day that they have at the end. I'm pretty sure they say day 2.
I wonder if he and I had
I always figured
there's another
that-
idea where it's the fact that it's spread over 2 hearts, Roxas and Gion's.
That's always been my interpretation. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's not 2 days at the end. Oh yeah, the vacation day where Roxas decides on his vacation he wants to just eat ice cream.
And beat a ball to death.
Oh yeah, that too. Which
The
they're not going to
worst
show in this
minigame
probably.
ever. There is no reward. There is no point. It's just there.
Hit it once and stop.
Hmm. Well, hit it 3 times because it has to hit the ground 3 times.
Oh yeah, that's true. I saw a report or an article yesterday that the voice actress of Olette wants to come back and reprise her voice. I kind of don't see that happening because Olette doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Slept like a log.
Unless you're writing very, very bad fan fiction.
No, but I mean, Olette's probably gonna have like 2 lines or something in KH3. There's no way they're not going to revisit Twilight Town. We've seen the assets.
Too early.
Oh my god, these line readings are so bad.
What's that?
It's a dream come true, that's what. Where they get a whole month off.
A month off?
No, really, I'm interested.
Niles, I'm not sure if you know, but this is not an American RPG.
They give you plenty of homework.
This is
Play
Japanese.
with your friends every day.
Very Japanese.
Trust
If
me,
you couldn't tell by the hair.
you can blink.
I could deal with 7 days, maybe.
Most kids spend the time
I like how
with
that's
their friends.
like how
Is
you
this
can
even
tell.
Quentin Flynn?
Homework till the end?
Yeah, I can hear Quentin Flynn. He just sounds so awkward doing this.
He sounds like,
I guess.
hey, alright, listen to the
Hanging around
DS
with
sound clip.
friends is
Alright,
fun.
now you need to sound like this. And it's just like,
I'd forgotten all that since becoming
Uh?
nobody, I guess.
He sounds so...
So, how did you spend your day?
I don't
he
even...
sounds uncomfortable.
Hey, guys,
Yeah, uncomfortable. Like he doesn't know
Where did you go?
how to sound like Axel anymore.
What about you?
Yes, he did come back to 1.5 to reprise his role as Axel.
Axel says he was asleep all
But
day.
whether
What
that
a
was
weird
just
cutaway.
for...
About? You wasted a day off?
Unlike
It might have just been for the actual game rather than the redo of 358.
You're just out of shape.
Yeah, the sun just gave up, said fuck it, went halfway down and never came back up.
Tomorrow it's back to work.
Wow, that was
Yeah.
animation that wasn't in the game.
Hope we get another vacation soon.
Oh yeah, I might not see you guys.
And I thought your nickname wasn't Lightning.
They're sending me out on recon. for-
Got it memorized, count +1.
Where?
Can't tell.
What's up with that?
It's a secret.
I'm kidding.
But I thought we were.
By the way, need to
friends.
be real.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark secrets. Got it memorized?
Dark secrets.
Haha, I'm kidding. I just gotta keep my mouth shut about
Total
it.
Axel's
Biscuit
secret
hasn't
is that he's
died,
actually
guys.
riding.
You know how he can get.
Yeah.
Try not to bungle everything while I'm gone, huh?
Now, why would we do
Wait,
that?
There's a
Total
lot of
Biscuit's
bother
dead?
going on.
Considering your track
No,
record, I used
basically
to
he's
take out on you
having...
guys.
He's getting really stressed out at the moment over work.
Uh,
We can handle things just
companies
right.
being
That's
cunts and whatnot.
Just you watch.
Ah shit, I'm not really meant to say that word to you guys, am I?
What word was that?
The C word.
No,
What took
I
you
mean,
so long?
I
don't see how the C word's a
It's
problem.
my vacation.
Uh,
I say
basically.
cock-a-doodle-doo all the time.
Since when do I have to check in with you?
Letting
No, it just seems
yourself
that
too attached to
Americans
them.
fret over that word a lot more than us Scots do.
Whatever you say.
no. You're cool.
Nah.
You know, you've changed.
It's quite funny. One of my Scottish friends was sitting in a call with like 5 Americans, and they all gasped when he said it.
I mean, to touch on a dark place here for a little bit, we probably have some of the worst rape culture. Like,
We have the best.
you know what? I'm not even gonna actually.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Yeah.
We have the. What do you call it? We have the best.
Look, the Green Soldiers
insults.
again!
Hey, look, it's day 149 on Like Minds. Tell me when you get there, because I think you're out of sync again.
Oh,
It's
he's
gonna
way
keep
out of
doing
sync.
that.
Yeah, just
I
keep
know,
watching,
but
dude.
it's worth catching
can
up
comment-
with now and then.
We can comment ahead of time. It's not like we're actually staying on topic anyway.
And day 149, unlike mine. You know, Square Enix actually released some hair gel brands with Final Fantasy characters on the tubes.
Cosplay gel, yeah.
You're back.
Yeah.
See, look, there's the example of the 4th model we saw a while back.
So,
Because he
Are you
takes another
holding
bite out of it, and it changes.
Yeah, we have 4 different models for ice cream now.
Not here yet.
Whoa.
Also, can I just point out, we're only an hour in, and we've already had 22 cases of sea salt ice cream.
Honestly, I'm surprised it's not more. And no, 2.5 does not have an official release date.
Like her.
Supposed to be this year, but who knows?
Is that Riku?
Yes, probably. Yes, that's Riku. And for whatever reason, they're at Beast's Castle.
You are far ahead of me, Ridic.
I'm only at an hour a minute. Oh, that's because I didn't pause when you caught up with Spar.
Sham?
It's because, well, I mean, that's where she was sent on the mission.
Why was
I don't know
Riku
what else
there?
to tell you.
Why was Riku there?
Well, Riku's searching for Sora or something, I guess. I don't know. I'm about as lost when it comes to this part of days as you are.
And that reminds me of the fan fiction that I was writing that was supposed to, you know, go over the time that Riku spent during days.
Let me just say, it is always the best start to a story ever when you say, "Holy shit, Sykes is an earring." Well, I mean, that's not what you say, but when you say, "I remember this one time in a fan fiction I was writing."
We can't afford to take any more chances on you.
Has Sykes always had that
You were a
earring?
mistake
Yes.
you never should have made.
Shalom. I was so baffled when they pronounced Shion's name out loud in that cutscene.
Yep.
For the first time.
I think I pronounced it with a Z before that.
where's she?
Yeah, I think I pronounced it like
Haven't seen her
Zion.
today.
I probably would pronounce it like that as well.
And then it was like, it got to that one scene, it's like, shown. I'm like, wait, what?
Excellent.
And I'm just like, I'm sorry, did he just, like, choke when he delivered that line?
Anything I couldn't bear to lose? What's that about?
I guess you can go for the sun's heat distorting the buildings or something, or stylistic, but still looks weird.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the blurriness, but
Why don't I have anything?
the trees still look awful. Not that you can see trees right now.
And then,
Have a heart.
and then Roxas fell off and died.
I guess.
Oh my god, there's 2 bites!
Yes, that's the 4th
But Demix
ice cream model we were talking about.
I
like,
just never got a good point of view on it.
Yeah, we have 4 so far.
I think you have a
We have the full ice cream bar, 1 bite taken, 2 bites taken, and
something that you can't bear to lose.
whatever
Nearly
that
finished.
was earlier when it, yeah, nearly finished. Let's go with that. And the stick by itself, if you want to count that. Those trees look like they're cell shaded, like they should be in a Naruto
It's
game.
the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
Or a Dragon Ball game. Oh wait, no, they won't cell shade it anymore, will they?
No, Dragon Ball is still cell shaded, or something similar.
You might not
No, it's not.
I'm sure you have things you don't want
It's
to
a
lose.
similar art
Z.
style anyway.
Like what?
Battle of the Z tried to do it, but oh my fucking god, what the fuck?
I do.
The
Diff-
development team behind the latest Dragon Balls needs to get fired. Swear to God.
Bear to lose my memory if you were
Different
sure.
models because
So
there's
there
another
really
bite
is
taken.
Something that you can't bear to lose, right? Every one of us, including us nobodies.
You can't
We
be
all
scared
have
without a
something
heart,
we
you
want to
big
hang on to.
wuss.
It's scary.
You can't be scared without a heart.
If my
To be
friends-
fair, I don't think they really need to pay for ice cream. They probably just swallow it and then just take it and bugger off.
So,
Scary to think of
seeing
what
the
it would be
fact
like
that
without
the
your eyes.
Kingdom Hearts characters have ears has reminded me that the characters in Frozen do not have ear holes.
That can exist inside us.
I'm looking at Axel's character model, and his ear just kind of
I am scared
sits
of
on the outside of his hair.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't even
It,
look
it doesn't
like
look like it's
actually
connected to his body
Somewhere
because his
They won't
hair
touch the-
entirely surrounds it. By the way, as far as money goes, Emeralds can correct me on this, but I'm pretty sure even if you buy a lot of stuff from the Moogle shop, Roxas ends up with a ton of money in days.
Well, it depends on the missions that, like how many missions you do.
I always had more than enough money in days. Actually,
If
any of the
you're,
Command Day games.
If you're just smart about the way you spend your money, then sure you'll have plenty of money to last you the entire game.
Any of the Command Deck style, any of the handheld games, basically, I always had enough money because you didn't need to buy potions. Potions are worthless with a Command Deck.
Oh yeah. I mean,
And potions
There
the
are-
only thing you ever buy.
elixirs are the only thing you ever need to buy.
Well, I mean, if you...
Wonder where
There's
Ash-
not many games where you can buy elixirs. I can't think of
I
any,
guess-
as a matter
I
of
mean,
fact.
technically you don't even buy elixirs in this, you just buy materials.
Yeah. You can craft them, which I think in days does cost money to craft, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cost money to craft. Heart points to merge.
Hmm.
Or my bad, heart points to buy, money to create. Man, I cannot words.
Knights, that would be because either the memories of Roxas disappeared, or they didn't remember a kid that they literally met for one day. A year ago.
You know something that I've always liked about the Kingdom Hearts style? Is that they animate every part of the eye. Or they don't animate it necessarily, but they at least have it drawn.
Tell me.
Oh,
first,
turn down your
why
volume a
you are
little bit.
dressed as one
The
of
stream's
us.
coming up.
No, I'm good.
Alright.
To make
I'm just
sure
giving a
my
warning.
best friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who
So what does she look like for Rika?
Probably Sora.
Fire with sparks. This keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
Rika doesn't even need chaos control to do
It's
that.
not a sham. What gives you the right to say that?
I wish more people used hand-to-hand combat in Kingdom Hearts.
Trust me. Those guys are bad news.
Oh, I totally lost my point, but the pink part of your eyes that I forget the name of at the
Why?
moment,
You're the real sham.
they always have that drawn. Not very many games draw that.
Fair enough.
That's called Squeenix quality.
The biggest nobody of them all.
That screams so weird.
It is a bit, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure that was an I'm having a baby scream. Not a I'm super sad scream.
I think I was just
Something wrong?
frustrated.
Dude, I've been frustrated.
I was gonna say yeah. I've been
I've seen
frustrated, but I've never
seen
roared
females
in
frustrated.
anger. Oh my.
About why we're doing all of this?
Sexually frustrated.
Why?
Top, top, top.
So we can get hearts of our own, right?
That was an absolutely awful scream, though.
I don't know. But I think once we have hearts...
You know, now that Emerald has pointed it out, I'm really confused by the endless expanse of Greenland.
I'm not sure.
Guys, knock it off this way.
You know,
alright?
there they have this immortal
What I
game.
was doing.
Apparently, there can only be one survivor, though.
I started having the strangest
What does the winner get?
Like,
Heard? They get boundless sea salt ice cream.
I just
But that's Kingdom Hearts, though.
wake up scared.
Kingdom Hearts is just an endless expanse of ice cream.
Hold on, guys. I'm pausing you for a minute. When you see the shot of Xeon and it just looks out, you can see the wall. The wall is literally
Zingar said you
2D.
and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Oh.
Special?
Oh.
Isn't that just another way of
You see it again in a minute with no Xeon there. Oh my fucking god. Also, it just kind of leads off into nowhere.
I could see a couple of the trees on the edge of, like, where the forest is supposed to be, just sticking out on their own.
It's like, it's seriously the trees from the Winnie the Pooh book.
Like, there's just a spot, a distance, where everything becomes blurry.
Also, I love how easily you can see. You could probably count the copies of the houses.
Is it as bad as the copies of the Keyblades in the Keyblade Graveyard?
You just missed her.
Yes,
Probably not.
there were so many two-story red houses with 2 windows. That wasn't even funny.
I'm sorry, why are we seeing this?
Yeah,
You see,
why do we need
Roxas
to see...
reflected on how Xion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what's wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons with Xion, but Axel assured him that Xion was fine. Congratulations, I've just become a better voice actor.
And then
I
we
would
get the
like
scene
to point
in...
out, we just kind of skimmed over the fact that we just saw Sora on the
Yeah.
Windows desktop background.
I
like
don't
how
even
this
know
J
why
is
that
called-
shot of Sora was there.
I like how this is called Disjointed Days. It's to represent that memories are slowly coming back to them.
By
To
the
Xion,
way,
moreover.
we missed a bit there when Axel says that girls have buttons that shouldn't be pressed. I don't
Oh
remember if they
my.
do it in the game, but in the manga at least, Roxas goes to ask Dimix if he's ever
Yes.
pressed the girl's buttons before.
It was, have you ever flicked a girl's switch?
Oh, that's what it was.
And he's like, yeah, I flicked lots of girls' switches. Seriously, read the Days manga. It is so good.
KH1 and Days manga are great. Don't read Chain of Memories.
Dude, the woman from Traverse Town makes an appearance in the KH1 manga.
I know.
Hey, Spar. The
Yeah.
gummy ship runs on smiles. Like this.
Hey, look, Beast is dead.
Actually, he was just knocked out.
Aw. No one murders like Gaston.
Let alone Roxas contemplated. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Axel, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
Guys. I want off this train.
Nope.
Alright, when it says day 172, sound of serve, tell me.
We're so fucking far ahead.
Day 172.
By the way, Spar, how long does a text usually last before auto proceeding?
It finishes and then it's like 2 or 3 seconds.
Oh, okay,
That would
so it's
explain
not
it.
that. Because, like, I'll say finish. Next. And now we're in the cutscene.
Oh yeah, this is one of the points where Shion decides to take a 2-week nap.
They're rotating out, dude. That's how all good tag team wrestlers do it. Has there ever been a Disney universe where they do wrestling? Was Nacho Libre published by Disney?
I'm not sure, but are you noticing that in their bedrooms, the beds are up against the wall? Whereas in Days, they were just kind of in the middle of the room. Like they had space on both sides of the bed.
Well, Axel's did. I don't remember if Gion's or Roxas's did.
Roxas's definitely did.
Roxas's definitely did. I don't remember Gion's though.
I just imagine they were all the
things
same.
they did to Roxas, the Gimps did to Roxas while he was asleep.
The Days manga also includes the some of not the Gimps. Well, they're Gimps from the KH2 playthrough, but the Dusks. The Dusks would use markers to draw on their face. Well, I mean, it's further against the wall than it wasn't that I remember.
I think it's just kind of nitpicky at that point.
I mean, we don't have anything else to talk about.
We are literally just doing this so we can say we finished 1.5.
Pretty much.
Spar wants that shiny trophy.
Fuck getting a platinum on 1.5 though.
Oh my god, Roxas's face.
Kingdom Hearts 358 by 2 commas. Or comas even. I read it as commas, god damn it.
Oh yeah, these kids! Every time you come here, they throw a fucking bomb in your face. You're not angry, are you, Emerald?
Are you mad? This just reminds me of the
I like how they
HFC Bowser did of Trollface IX.
I like how they like fully render the Heartless for the screenshots, though. That's
cool. I like how they put in the emblem missions like Roxas totally did those.
That would be so awkward. Your mission for today is go collect those things that are there for some reason.
I mean, we put them there, but I guess it tests your nimbleness and ability to route out through a world or some shit.
And then Sora died. The end.
So,
no credits.
Let me just say, that's going to be essentially my reaction when we get to the past in Chrono Trigger. Like, literally, I want you to, Spar, to just say, alright, we're here, let it all out, and I'll just start screaming.
Oh, morning.
You woke up so suddenly, you just startled me.
Look at them recolors.
I'll just say Emerald's let it all out, and then I'll just play the clip of Plankton getting stampeded from the SpongeBob movie. Where he's just screaming repeatedly.
It used to be the one where he's like screaming and there's like his veins pulsing.
Yeah.
At the start of the movie when he's really frustrated.
I don't know that.
How long was I asleep?
Like Karen says, don't stop getting yourself so worked up. I just cleaned up the floor because like sweat was going everywhere.
Yeah.
Guys, you're focusing on the wrong movie here.
No, we're focusing on the right one. It's anything but this one.
Apparently, Intelligent Systems has announced that they're in development of Paper Mario 5.
Hey, Roxas.
Oh god.
Don't you have work?
Wait. Link first.
Oh.
He's apparently getting the link.
Sauce.
I'd like to tag along.
Give us a sauce. No sauce, no dice.
I think you're saying this about this scene between Roxas and Shion next to a bed.
Alright. Sure.
That's not what he was referring to when he was saying sauce.
I mean, I imagine not, but I'm just saying.
Shion!
Grimshuck, you should be questioning if it's like Sticker Star. If it's like Sticker Star, you shouldn't care. If it's like the original Thousand Year Door or Super Paper Mario, it's cool.
I'm still waiting for a link.
Leave Shion to me. Got it.
That was so awkward.
Keep your mouth shut, please. Could you?
Well, that didn't take long.
Sonic, can you keep your mouth shut?
Not an it. Keep your mouth shut.
The line reading feels so rushed.
It's bad. That bit was so awkward, though, because it was directly going into a combat piece.
I got it.
And then we got no combat.
I got it. This is a high school play.
Nothing to you.
That's why Sonic was like, "Does the past mean nothing to you?" And then he just like walks off.
Are you worried about
He just
her
wanted to say
accent?
his lines as fast
Of
as
course I
possible and then
am.
get off stage.
It just doesn't seem like you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Huh?
I mean, if you think about it...
The line reading
I'm
reminds
on
me
my
of
way to
the
meet you
bad
for
line
ice
reading
cream.
from the Sonic Adventure games.
I don't know.
Or from Heroes.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys
Funnily
are my
enough,
best
Niles Dubes
friends.
is no longer with
We
us.
are.
Get it memorized, all right?
Who saw that one
We
coming?
are best friends.
Oh yeah.
Ah, there he is.
Guess we are.
Thanks, Axel. You're sweet.
Oh,
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
I kind of wish I was actually playing Days.
I will.
It'd be better
Thanks,
than
both
this.
of you.
Psst. Don't give him attention. This is why they ban people. What is the yellow crayon supposed to represent on Gion?
Sunlight.
People?
Since they all have yellow on them.
Yeah, I guess. Oh wait, remember the scene where Sykes was looking through a dictionary?
No.
Oh, in the manga? No?
I
Alright.
didn't read all the way through the manga, sadly.
Oh, I already banned him.
That's actually his second account. He hasn't shown up here in months, so...
it just says he's been timed out 2 times for me. Better
Anyway,
Twitch tells you these things. It's awesome.
anyway, subject dropped. Moving on.
Yeah.
Axel's flying.
And Tank gives no shits.
Oh my, they're actually showing Luxord in combat. Day 224.
This cutscene doesn't even look re-rendered. Just looks like...
You seem to be struggling.
And nobody is interfering, I think.
A nobody.
I keep trying to piece
We're
it
not even
together.
halfway through this.
But what if some of the
We're
pieces
not?
got lost?
It's,
There would be no way for
what,
me
like
to
Oh,
2
no.
hours 53?
If that happened,
We're about halfway through.
and they found their way into someone else,
Not really, Grantimus, not at the time, but then again,
He can do without. the
neither was
memory
Birth by Sleep at the time.
but what if he needs
It's
those
filler,
moments in order to
really.
wake up?
It's not so
Listen,
much
the
that it
only
was
necessary
filler.
games are KH1, KH2.
Well, Chain of Memories, because you can't really have two without Chain of Memories.
This is also true.
Also
KH1
Dream
Chain of
Drop,
Memories
because
is
you
a
won't be able
really
to have
necessary
3.
game.
Well, no. I mean, now that Dream Drop Distance and KH3 are here, yes, all of them are required in some form.
If his
Maybe
memory
recoded.
becomes her memory,
But at the
The-
time of
no.
their release,
They had
To
to
be
think
fair-
really hard about how to throw Recoded into the 3D.
The ones you really need to pay attention to are 1, 2. What was the one you mentioned? Recoded.
oh, Chain of Memories.
A Chain of Memories
hey,
and
Axel,
3D, and then 3, of course.
And maybe
Maybe-
watch Birth by Sleep.
right?
Yeah?
Birth by Sleep if you want a bit of background.
The thing about it is, when Birth by Sleep came out, all it did was add backstory to characters that didn't really need backstory. Or the backstory to characters that didn't exist yet.
Seems everyone
I like
gets
how
sent there
Axel
all the
started to
time,
turn his head and then
especially
just
you.
kind of stopped.
Although,
Actually, I take that back, because there's some bits in Final Mix that can't be explained without Birth by Sleep. What I go by is quite often the regular KH2,
I'm heading
but KH2 Final Mix does include some things that aren't explained until Birth by Sleep. Yay, Shion's gonna die!
Sorry, that's...
Okay.
Hey, look, it's a
Oh
dope
god, they're
Disney
going to
tree.
the... They want to go to the beach. That never ends well.
Maybe you're not completely well yet.
No,
No, come on, we can have fan service and sniper-related booby shots.
Got it!
Huh?
Okay.
Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
the beach? Where did that idea come from?
You know what,
For some
actually,
reason-
on topic of boobies,
You're talking about a vacation
before
with friends.
13
Exactly.
came along, my bad, before Days came along,
Join me.
there was this great comic I saw
What are you
that was
talking about, Shion?
all about the other members of the organization hitting on Lurksheen because she's the only
Yes,
female
Female.
member of
let's go.
Organization 13. And I remember at the end, it just ends with Roxas going, Keyblades aren't the only thing I have two of. And then you just see, like, Axel look really surprised in the background, and then just everyone goes, really?
Oh, man.
I was gonna. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know why, but I love. Let me finish before you make any comments.
Okay.
I love the mental image of seeing Axel just get out of like the sea or a pool, and just standing, looking at himself as he's soaking wet, and just saying, "I don't like being wet," and just exploding into fire and just drying himself off instantly.
Wow, we just skipped like 30 days there.
I mean, we do that all the time in Days, though.
I mean, it's usually like 15 or 20.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also...
Why is
instructed
Zigbar
him
the
to
only
clear
one
our
that sounds
facilities
nice?
here. He should return soon.
And what of Namine?
Well, Xemnas
Still
too.
missing, sir.
You can't really say Xemnas has a bad voice.
Where could she be?
Why, Zigbar.
Zigbar and Xemnas are kind of the only people that have good voice acting in this game.
Well, the thing is, Zemis's voice can't be affected by audio quality.
Continue.
No, I mean, like, he literally has one of those voices.
Yeah.
And you expect
It's not
I'm pretty
necessarily-
sure you could distort it eventually, but...
as if.
I still want someone to send to HFC quotes.
Nonsense.
I just like
I see no
imagining
problem whatsoever.
Axel coming out of a pool or something, completely soaking wet.
Something you find amusing?
Just cut it off there.
I know there was a reason why I said let me finish before you make any comments.
I know. I
Because
just,
no
See,
matter
I
what
didn't
way
actually
put
catch
it-
that.
I had to try really hard not to say something right then.
Roxas and Shion.
Huh.
Wait, he added a lot of extra emphasis on that. Shion.
Given them.
But sir,
He really wanted to make sure he pronounced that correctly.
Leave it be.
That's a good point, Ned.
See how perfect
These three are all Xehanort in some form.
this is more than perfect.
Everyone
Or
in our
eventually
universe knows
become
they are
so.
not, though.
Shion is
Well,
not
these are the people that are
bound to
already
the
part
arms of
Xehanort.
destiny, but to destiny's own time.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Syx might
just-
actually not be part Xehanort yet.
All we must
Bearing in
No,
mind
he
that
is. He has the yellow eyes.
caution
That's a good point, yeah.
patience.
technically everyone in Organization 13 was gonna become Xehanort at
Was
some
going
point.
to,
Yeah,
yes.
but
So there would
some
there
of
would
them are
technically be
actively
two.
already part
Yeah,
of
but they
Xehanort.
would become the full like clones or reproductions or whatever of Xehanort. So technically there would have been 2 female versions of Xehanort too.
Assuming that he
Fanfiction
would have
writers,
used
get on it.
Shion.
My head.
Okay, well
Assuming-
at least one then.
Yeah. Although Marluxia was originally planned to be female as well.
So,
This is
2.5.
the last you'll ever see of these
Or
walls.
1.5. One of the two.
Shion.
Marluxia was originally planned to be female, but for whatever reason, the writers didn't like the idea of Marluxia and Larxene being the main members of a group being 2 females taking over an organization full of guys.
I'm just here on orders.
Some people just call me too flamboyant or dramatic, and that just makes me so angry. Throws rose petals into the air as he says this.
What about your mission? Don't be selfish.
Or else
Xbox,
they'll
go
turn
home.
me into a dusk.
They'll do worse than turn you.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still out of sync.
Destroy you.
And is that because
What timer are you at?
That's not it.
I'm at 129.55.
Shion,
What the fuck?
go home.
You're ahead of me by like 5 seconds.
I'm remembering things.
1,
I have memories
2,
of back when I was
3.
human.
4, 5.
Stop.
There we go.
You're both probably ahead of me still.
Yeah,
probably.
me and Eurydic will pause on the next fade to black.
And you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of
Oh wait,
it?
when am I pausing?
They're just dreams, that's all.
Me and you will
You
fade
can't
on the next
fool
fade to
me.
black.
We've met
Well,
before,
we'll both
Axel,
pause.
right
No, we
here in
won't.
this
We
castle.
won't fade on the
No,
next
we
fade to
have
black.
not.
That's just weird. Whoa,
That's
what the
fine.
hell happened with that shadow?
Let's go home.
Yeah, I
Shion.
noticed that. Also, her
Don't keep
model
Roxas
just disappears, so you know. Also, I've paused on the fade.
Axel,
That wasn't a
You've got to
fade
help
though.
me.
What? Fuck.
I need to know who I
It was a fade.
That wasn't a fade. It wasn't long enough.
Stay out of there, Shion!
Listen, I'm just gonna wait. And
What?
I'm-
Her model just fully disappeared.
Also, guys, back there was when Axel appeared. That was 2 counts of default face. Add 2.
You're early.
So now I'm on the cutscene on the tower.
No, you're just late.
To be fair, at this point, there's not much point in trying to sync up.
Yeah. Riku is 15 in KH1,
What's that about?
It's been that
so I
many
think he's
days
16 by this time.
since I first joined.
Oh, you know what's gonna be
the
really
organization.
anticlimactic? The ending to this.
Time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
You mean
I mean,
Days,
like,
Days
literally,
isn't
it's
like
gonna
that
go-
in general?
I'll fight you,
I was gonna
Xion.
say-
Onto something,
And then it's
right?
just gonna be like, oh, fight's over.
It's not like
Yeah,
I remember
well,
everything.
that's what they get.
Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Your science is still
Right.
incorrect.
That first week, you could barely
It's
pull
not
yourself.
incorrect.
It's
Come on,
incorrect.
we still
It's just
got
not
it.
fully correct.
No, red is not the color that travels the farthest.
Hey, look.
What color travels the fastest?
You see,
Farthest.
light is
Farthest.
made up of lots of
There's the
Farthest.
difference.
And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels.
This started an hour and 30 minutes ago, and to those of you who have been with us since the start, we salute you.
We're sorry.
Okay, now that it faded to black after Axel sat up, I'm paused, so let me know when that happens.
Right, I've paused.
Seriously, where is she?
Spar?
Any minute. Any minute now.
Faded.
Okay. In a perfect vacuum, all wavelengths travel at the same
Whoa.
distance. Oh god, the shine on her eyes.
Well,
Then I
space is not a perfect vacuum.
wasn't.
Well, I was interrupted by Emmy. Right. In a perfect vacuum, all wavelengths travel at the same distance. In atmosphere, longer wavelengths, red, travel further than slower wavelengths, blue. Due to a phenomenon known as Rayleigh scattering, This is why the sky is blue and the sunset is red. Similarly, in interstellar space, where we view light from distant stars, shorter wavelengths, blue, do not travel as far as longer. Wavelengths, red, due to the phenomenon called interstellar extinction. See the related links below for Wikipedia articles on Rayleigh scattering and interstellar extinction.
So there is actually a reason that the sky is blue.
Yes! Other than just the reflection of the sea.
There's always that famous
Oh no, the
commercial.
sea's blue because of the sky. Ignore me, I'm being silly.
Daddy, why is the sky blue? Well, to match your pretty eyes.
Opens up Wikipedia.
What?
This is true. I will go on the wiki page if you don't believe me.
No, I already knew that. I was saying that in response to what Emeralds was saying. Like, why is the sky blue? Opens up Wikipedia.
Oh. Oh. Have you not seen that commercial?
Probably
I
not.
thought that was a well-known commercial.
I don't watch TV.
Oh.
I need to do more documentaries. Well, hold on. Let me explain in a kind of better voice. Rayleigh scattering, named after the British psychist Lord Rayleigh, is the erratic scattering of light after electromagnetic radiation by particles much smaller than the wavelength of light.
Basically, blue light gets scattered easier than red, therefore red travels farther.
But we see blue more because blue.
Well, if you want to put it that way, you could be boring.
You see blue in the sky because the blue light gets scattered in the atmosphere. You see the sun being more red because more of the blue light is scattered because when the sun is setting, it's going through more of the atmosphere because of the angle it's at.
Dude, this cutscene's so trippy.
Whoa! I thought my video was glitching for a second, even though I kind of remembered that.
Must have known that this was going to happen. Why would I know?
I was so confused when I got here. Not only had I not played Chain of Memories, but I never knew there was a Riku side to Chain of Memories in the first place.
You've been to a number
I was like, what game is this from?
And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the Dark Army. That's all that's left in your heart.
Okay, this is so much trippier than the one in the DS version was.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands. They're my closest friends. And who threw away those
This is actually pretty trippy.
It's your own actions you forgot.
Imagine what this is like in the Japanese.
It would probably sound trippy as well, rather than boring and horribly.
Like, even if you knew...
This isn't Roxas seeing this. This is Shion.
Like, even if you know Japanese, trying to discern two different voices speaking Japanese at the same time is pretty tough.
Actually, Crimson makes a really good point. Sora never saw this happen.
No, but Namine knew about it.
You made me.
Oh, well, sure, Namine did, but...
I remember.
That doesn't make any sense, because why would she put that memory back in Sora?
I'm sorry. I'm not
Like,
sure
those
if
memories
I
revolve
promised her.
around Sora, sure, but why the hell did that memory float out?
Some of Sora's memories are missing.
That has nothing to do with Sora's adventures.
How could that
Well,
be?
Sora has memories from
Memories are escaping.
other people, all the people that are connected to him anyway. Because he technically has memories from Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. So it's
Yeah,
not that
but
much of
Terra,
a stretch.
Ventus, and Aqua
Isn't there a
weren't
way to
doing
bring
that in
back
Chain of
just
Memories.
Sora's memories?
I mean, it's not that much of a stretch. I understand, but yeah.
Fragments of it.
I understand what you're saying, and I understand what Crimson's saying, but
And Sora's
it's really not that much of a stretch overall.
completely weaved together.
Guys, can we go watch a Sonic movie after this? I want to actually be able to participate in these talks.
Oh my god, dude, Axel's hair in those eyes.
Are you just gonna ignore the fact that half of their cloaks aren't colored in?
Well, that's stylistic.
Longer legs than the Sonic Boom characters.
If I just jump in. and
What did we
rearrange
say
her
about trying to
memories,
dissect Kingdom Hearts?
then Sora might wake up,
Do it every chance that you get.
only to find out that nobody
Yeah, I think
remembers
that was
him
it.
anymore. That's a risk. I just can't take.
I mean, she's not...
It's
Namine's not, like, directly trying to put the memories in Shion, so maybe Shion just got memories she wasn't supposed to get.
Sora's nobody.
No, but
Only an
that's
hour
not
and
the point.
15
The point
minutes
is
to
that
go,
Sora
guys.
couldn't have seen that. He has no reason to have those memories.
No,
Riku's
but
memories were
Sora
never
has-
put to Sora.
Sora has memories of other people as well, including Riku.
Sure, but no, wait. Sora has the memories of, like, Ventus, because Ventus's heart is with him. But he doesn't have the memories of Riku, especially not during Chain of Memories.
I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories. Sora's nobody's memories. And her memories. They're all a jumbled mess now. And to put them back into one...
Oh, apparently Legendary is getting Storm 3 full burst.
Oh, good man.
Right.
Yeah, MP. You can see Shion's face a little bit under the hood, and it's kind of creepy as shit. Yeah, I guess it doesn't make that much sense to have Riku's memories. I guess they were just going for a mindfuck for a mindfuck's sake. Which is basically what the entirety of Bioshock Infinite was.
Well, if you didn't understand what the story, I mean, so,
Well, what do you want to do, Shion?
That's all I'm saying.
I want...
Zero brings up a good point, but that's kind of a cop-out, really.
Did you guys hear of the trademark that was filed for something called Phantom Gate?
No.
Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creatures Incorporated filed a trademark for something called Phantom Gate. Given that the trademark belongs to all three companies, this raises a question of whether it could be Pokemon related.
So,
It
what
might
time
be
you at,
another
Renee?
mystery dungeon. Oh, I don't know. I've kind of tuned out of the movie. 1:40-ish.
It's been a while.
Thanks, man. 140-ish.
So,
1:40 now.
today.
140 what?
And there was
Now.
this girl who looked
Like just past 1:40. 1:40:05, 1:40:06, 1:40:07.
Alright, thanks.
but I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure. I probably imagined it. To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened. Feels like I just woke up from a dream or something. Do you remember our promise?
Inu, you might want to get that checked out to make sure it's legit.
Our next break? Maybe that's why.
Congratulations and all,
Yeah.
but you seriously want to get that checked out.
Because I wanted her to be.
Just in case.
Axel's face right now. Whenever it zooms out like that.
Want to go look for her?
You keep asking, why are we watching this again?
Beginning tomorrow.
Like, we haven't
Use our
repeated
spare
anything,
time
and you don't have to
find
watch.
Shion.
We're watching it because we want to say we beat in 1.5.
Let's
Yeah, that's the reason we're watching it.
This world can go fuck itself because it's all of its missions suck. Do 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 do
I'm guessing Neverland?
do 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 do.
Wonderland.
Wonderland.
Well, both answers work.
Yes, both answers were. Fuck your maze, hedges, and everything that you represent because you can go fuck yourself.
So you know the whole fiasco that's going on with TB and what the fuck the company called? Fun Creators.
Sure.
Yeah, Jenna Bain, TB's wife, basically just tweeted a day at the dysfunctional office, and it's just like a boy tantrum. It's like a boy having a tantrum. I giggled.
Not you, I'm watching me. I'm talking about Grantimus. You asked that a few times now.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
the only place I haven't been to is Castle Oblivion.
Sounds like he has something in his mouth almost.
It was just the other day that Shion was asking me what
Who,
the place was.
Jesse McCartney?
Axel.
And the day before she disappeared,
Yeah, but there's
If you
nothing there
recall
anymore.
from KH2, if you've seen enough of it, Axel actually sounds kind of nasally.
Nothing there anymore.
And Quentin doesn't really have that
Shion might
for
be there.
Axel right now.
Apparently, Shion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
That's probably why.
My god, this line delivery is horrid.
asking about the place.
Yeah, it's
I had no idea.
it's not gotten any better.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Castle Oblivion. Shion.
It's day 300
Why is day 300 important?
because it's 300.
So, this is Castle Oblivion. Roxas?
That means we're actually getting near, you know, the end.
My head.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
we
why
are
does the video
nowhere
have more
near.
than an hour left?
Yeah.
Because a lot of shit happens in the last 50 days.
I'm fine.
Yeah, but I mean,
Find Shion.
You get a lot
third
more.
of the game's cutscenes is in the last 50 days?
What's
Yeah, you get a lot
And
of
before a lot
story-based
of-
stuff.
And before a lot of it's text based.
so much rushing into my head? Let's
There
get
was
out
no,
of here for
well,
now.
there wasn't much voice acting in the original days, but it wasn't this bad, no.
Something I can.
Look how angry Axel looked when he asked that.
Oh my god, that was so compressed.
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
But the Riku voice?
Yeah.
Well, that's because it was the original from KH1. They've never re-recorded that. It's still the original.
Why? It doesn't take long.
Because the guy's voice has changed.
You entered the castle doors.
Even more reason to re-record it.
I only remember going.
Not
inside.
really.
Oh my god, this scene in the manga.
Just take it easy for now.
Perfect.
I'm fine. Let's go back to.
Also,
Castle
in
Oblivion.
these models, the zippers are individually animated. Like, you can see 2D images of the little, teeth
The dangly
when the
bits.
zippers parted. I was trying to find the word. I guess you could say that was my, struggle finding the, word.
Was that a pun because 13th Struggle's currently playing?
That was a pun on 3 levels.
Because of the struggle sign.
tournament, The 13th struggle was playing,
Roxas, wait!
and I just thought it was a nice word choice.
And Riku's a dick in this game.
I thought
Nah.
the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
No way that was Shion.
You know, if
one who
Axel and
ran away
Roxas
first
turned
was Shion.
around at that exact
Why
moment,
run?
everything would be ruined.
Has the audio been glitching out for you as well, Emmy?
A little bit, yeah.
Go back?
Yeah.
That's on the capturer's part, though.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not my headset breaking again.
Oh my god, Roxas, that face was derpy.
Can I also just point out that these suits have zippers at the top and bottom, so they could wear them as capes as well.
Where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Oh, that face.
Go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to. I don't care what he said to you. I'll
The
be-
thing with Xehanort appearing in many different forms at the end of Dream Drop Distance is because that was like a special day or something, where the rules of KH time travel didn't matter, which is a cop-out beyond, like, epic proportions. Like, we're going to make rules and then break them.
That cutscene is the first time you hear Xion's name voice acted.
In the DS version, yeah.
Yep. It's so far in, it's baffling.
Yep.
You know, some people would say this looks questionable, but I'm just doing a retrieval.
Axel? No, wait.
I love how his, like, blades are made of fire.
Baby, you're on fire.
Stop!
No remark? Alright.
Xion.
I've got fucking 13 struggles stuck in my head. Where's one amp?
So did Roxas just go back to Castle Oblivion and say, well, I'm going to sleep now?
You're sure things are better this way?
Xion got kidnapped, but sure, I'm going to bed.
You to question it. If you could save one,
Was he missing a hand
why
there?
would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way,
Why does
Syax?
Sykes have elf ears?
which would you rather suffer the loss
I
of?
think his sleeves were just too long for his hands.
But his hand was up.
Things
Why
are
does Sykes have elf ears?
Of
Oh,
course,
chakrams, thank you.
better off this way. Xemnas
Blade thing sounds
is
pretty cool though.
exasperated
His real name.
to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line. Lee.
Also, I never
Right.
understood. I never understood the, like, why they just added the X to the names. But I actually got it explained to me, and it actually makes a lot of sense.
Organization 13, it's an X.
I need
The
to know.
recussant sigil is the thing that Xehanort tracks.
Xion,
Yeah,
X for
the
Xehanort.
X.
tell me what
The
happened.
X is how they track everyone. Hence why in
Emeralds.
Of the organization, but she needs
In
Hence
the
why
or-
Sora has an X on his outfit.
Yeah.
In the
Days,
original,
not a 3D.
does Syax say Lee in that scene?
Yes,
I don't recall that at all.
that's in there.
no, because we don't find it out. We don't find out that it's Lee until Dream Drop, don't we?
No, we
No.
find out that his name is Lee here.
Well,
And
he says
Birth
Lee,
by
but we
Sleep
don't
came
really know
before
what
that.
it means. Actually, this came out before Birth by Sleep, I'm pretty
I-
sure.
I mean, it doesn't take that much thinking. I mean, he rearranges the letters of Sora and adds an X in there and he gets Roxas. You rearrange the letters in Lee and you get Axel after adding an X in.
Yeah, you rearrange anything in everyone's name, take out the X, you'll find their original names.
I mean, probably with it as text, it's a bit more confusing to me, but having it said out loud makes more sense. Because if it's just text and you just say Lea, which looks like Leah to me, not Lee.
Understood.
I don't know whether or not that cutscene was voice acted.
It wasn't.
Hey.
Really?
Roxas.
That's a really weird voice of delivery.
So does freaking Xehanort just sit up there 24/7?
Yeah, basically. Either that or staring at his 144p Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, Sora has. Sora has a onesie.
We are also seeing an interesting side effect.
I wonder if it's turned to at least 480p by now in the story.
She only was affected by Roxas, just as we anticipated.
I like how you're still laughing at
This was what we
144p.
had hoped to achieve.
Like, they've got really terrible Wi-Fi, so he's also watching a Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough on like 144p.
Giving
It's on mobile quality?
sense of identity
Actually, no. He built this room for a very specific cause. His chair is also the highest because it means he gets the best Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, I am 100% sure that at the point of days, they didn't have all of the story figured out.
No, man, they had the entire story planned out since KH2.
They might have had some of it when Days came out. They had nothing when KH2 came out.
It's still in 140.
No, Nomura wouldn't lie to us. It's about 240p now. I'd say it got better.
Also, when Riku looked up to it, it had the green laser going to it. Isn't that like the end of KH2?
I didn't see a green laser.
No, there was a green light there.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, there's a... What the hell was that?
Let me just go back.
There
Was
was
that just an error?
That was a green light. That was...
What am I supposed to do, Riku?
I like how they all just sit here.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? There's a green light coming out of, the castle of, whatever it's called. In the world that never was. It's aimed directly at Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, isn't that the end of KH2?
Yep.
That's weird. What time are you at, Riddick?
5410, 5411, 5412.
I just faded out them three sitting on the tower.
Oh, I'm the next cutscene. I'll wait at the next fade out.
What has happened?
Yeah.
Sora's memory.
I think it's just coming up.
I'm afraid it stopped.
154.30.
The green laser will be explained in KH3.
He'll never wake from his slumber.
Alright, I'm waiting at day 301 vacant place.
But
Nobody's never should have existed.
Now we wait like 20 minutes for Spar.
I'm sure you understand, Nami.
God.
yes.
There. The green light is what gives the castle Wi-Fi.
It has to be beamed directly from Kingdom Hearts. That's the real reason they want to complete it.
The real reason Kingdom Hearts needs to be completed is because it's satellite Wi-Fi.
No, move Kingdom Hearts a little bit to the left. No, to the right. Ah, you moved it too far. We're getting static. Whoa, Kingdom Hearts 1 oh my god, this default. Whoa, I'm taking... Oh no. Those shoes are so jagged.
Yep.
Slow motion on Goofy's butt.
Why were you looking?
Well, it went slow motion on its own.
I was looking at the sword, thank you.
You were looking at whose sword now?
The wooden one that was on the ground?
Oh,
so-
my.
Hey, that doesn't make it any better.
Is this?
You know, if you think long and hard enough about it, anything is made an innuendo. Roxas is having an off day. Level have. Kingdom Hearts is Google plus plus plus. Dude, what if the promotions to the ranks don't get you new abilities, they give you a better browser? You start off with Internet Explorer. And
You
then
start
Roxas
off
is
with a
just like,
command
this is
line
getting
and all
weird.
you can do is ping a website.
This is getting weird.
The only game that you have
He
is
just
Since when do you ever
the
roll
command
a
board
button?
thing from Birth by Sleep.
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before. Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about
Look, the
you.
train just stops when it goes far enough out
I
there.
know.
Like, the Hunger Games are happening out there. This is real. This is right now. I've now claimed that the Highlander is out there. There are cannibals. The Hunger Games are going on.
Who knows?
You didn't fight.
What isn't going on in those green groves?
How could
Oh wait, there's another one. Sonic's probably out there, rolling around.
attack you like that?
I didn't
That was
even
good
see the
sound.
train, so I don't know what you guys are talking about,
I
though.
mean,
It's the wall. If you follow the wall, it's actually a train track.
But I wouldn't.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't see a train out there.
If Axel hadn't done that. He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
Wow. Roxas said that with a lot of determination.
Same without all three of us. Axel!
Huh? You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do.
I think
by
they
now.
literally used
What do you mean?
webcam recording device 2
Well,
to capture a DS emulator, and then use that audio that they got.
Sure.
Hypercam number 3.
That's what it is. Hypercam.
is that because you're a puppet? You do know that.
You are my friend.
You're a replica,
Now shut the
whose
fuck up
original
and eat
purpose
your
was
ice
to
cream.
copy
Da da da
Roxas's
da.
powers. So if you see
Red
Roxas's
travels the
powers getting weaker, while your
furthest.
powers are getting stronger,
The more you know.
it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers.
There was a little
more
Naruto
than
Shippuden
you want
reference
to
for
be.
you.
What can I... Then what should I do?
Isn't, like, the last 50 days, like,
'Cause I
full
know
of
you're
boss
not just a
fights?
puppet.
Yes.
We're best
Or
friends.
bosses are
You
introduced
and
as
me
regular
and Roxas,
enemies
that
or
is.
sub-bosses.
Got it memorized?
Oh, and then there's that one mission.
Are we almost done yet? Jesus Christ.
I think we actually have an hour left.
What's
I
that?
don't want to do this anymore.
Boy today who looks just like
You
Roxas.
signed up for it, you're stuck.
We're on day 322 out of 358. Calm
Who
your
I think he is?
tentacles. Is Elfier's part of the Xehanort syndrome?
Someone mentioned earlier that Sax probably has elf ears or elongated ears because it references him going berserk, almost like a werewolf.
Yeah, but
On the other hand, I don't know why Zigbar does.
Zigbar is them
Looking at
Sax
it-
have it. It must be
Nor
part of
become
going
the person we
Xehanort.
see.
Yeah, Xehanort has it.
But in the end, it only proves
So-
Well, that lip
that
off.
the puppet is the more worthy vessel.
I
What
would
do
have
these devices do?
The time has come. Science,
These are
are
never
the
explained.
devices ready?
They're never
In
explained.
a matter of days.
Good.
I really wish we could stream the Sonic OVA. Sonic OVA is fucking brilliant.
Both of them
Aren't the devices used to teleport Roxas and Shion to those places during the final battle?
I mean, that's like how Xion uses it, but
Whether Shion takes from
what the
Roxas
fuck does that
rest what he has
accomplish?
to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No
Wow,
matter
chat got
how,
really behind.
Sora's power will belong to us.
The story of Recoded is probably going to be shorter. Depending on how much they decide to animate.
Turns out they decide to animate the entire game. It's actually playable.
Personally, I would love that, but
Yeah.
I like how they're still
Uh-oh.
showing the emblem missions.
Wow, that skipped a lot.
You know, when I first started at day 7, I was like, oh my god, this game is going to be long.
And then you
How are they
actually...
going to scale the difficulty was the first thing I wondered.
The way
And then it ends up there's only like
I'm going to wreck everything.
112 playable days, I
What
think.
did I do?
Something like that. In a matter of days. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't catch that one.
Are you
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know Sora?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, this is one of the points where the YouTube
You
I guess.
captions screwed up. So instead of Shion saying "you did," the captions read "you dick."
tell me more about Sora not regularly.
YouTube captions are great.
I'm gonna put it on right now, actually.
Kyrie. That's
I don't
right.
have a closed captions option for this
She's the
video.
one who looks so
Neither
much
do
like
I.
me.
Oh, we can change the speed though, apparently.
She's someone very special.
It's just
What
I
is the
remember
theme
things
that's
about the
playing
two
right
of
now?
them, but I'm nothing more
Kyrie's
than a
theme?
puppet. Something that somebody created.
Yeah, I would say
Something would
like
have
Kyrie's theme or something like
their
that.
memories. Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Yes, Shion. He's inside of you
Why's that?
as we speak.
Shion. Your memories. They really belong to
Oh wait,
Sora.
Riku just said it. Wow, I don't even have to.
So you mean I'm like a part of him?
When
Riku
his
has some of the
memories
most
were scattered,
feminine
some of them
lips.
found their way
JRPG.
inside you. Now, Sora has been put to
Oh, the
sleep
lip
so
syncing is so bad.
I don't know why it's so off right now. It's weird.
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
Yeah. You got it.
Riku's hair is also low
But
res.
If you go with me to Sora right now,
All the hair is low res.
I'll guide you back to him.
I think they actually just upscaled
So,
the
do you
Days
hate me for taking
cutscenes,
your friend
really.
away from you?
Nah. I guess.
Oh man, I just realized how much more entertaining this whole thing would have been with YouTube captions.
I'm sorry. But
You dick.
It probably would have gotten boring after the first hour unless they were like
they need me,
spectacular.
and I need
Yeah,
them
but
too.
I mean, at least it'd be something.
Maybe you should take some time and think about it. Figure out who really needs you more
What, J-Rock?
and where you belong.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll
Excuse me while I say something terrible.
Well, the
We see
answer
what we
you come
want
up
to see
with
when we look at Shion.
can't just be right
And
for
I want to
you.
see titties.
It has to be one
Okay,
that works best for
just wanted to get that one out there.
you, your friends, and everyone else.
Squeaky chair.
I'll try. Thank you. Thank you. I have to make the most of the time.
Somehow this is the most boring part of this so far.
Yeah. Well, it's
I've
because we're
actually-
expecting action.
I've completely tuned out at this point. I'm so bad at
I
watching
think you would have
movies.
preferred to be playing through Days on Beginner on stream.
Probably.
I love how me saying titties calls people back to the stream. Like, people were just drifting out until they heard titties.
So this is the
Because
mission
this is so
where
boring.
both Roxas and Shion are sent to Halloween Town to fight supposedly a really powerful Heartless, but it turns out there was an illusion to make it so they were fighting each other.
Yeah.
And
then
Shion
Max
was winning.
Well, I mean, they were both about to try and end each other in that last blow.
I think Roxas actually says, if I don't end it here, I'm done for. Or something like
Yeah.
that.
It's been a while since we all hung out like this, hasn't it?
Well, we've had our share of drama lately.
Hey, it's a fifth model! Fifth ice cream model!
Checking your ice cream
What?
sticks?
Where?
Really?
Once you finish your
What was the
ice cream,
fifth?
see if the stick says winner.
Oh,
it had like more ice cream left than the one where it was almost gone.
I think that's the same model.
Is it the one? Is it the
No.
one Axel's got?
Not the one he had like when you were seeing it. It was a little bit before that.
What is it?
It's
Oh,
nothing.
I guess we'll take your word for it.
So then,
There was a
what
fifth one,
happens
yeah.
when you win?
I'll tell ya.
I'm sure the chat will be able to decide.
What? You don't know?
Well,
Holy fuck, we're at 36 default
it's gotta be
faces?
something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Cool.
Wow. The sun's beautiful.
You know, you'd think living in Twilight Town you'd be able to see the sunset all day long, like literally 24 hours a day, and you'd kind of get fucking tired of it.
Only things could stay like this forever.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's just been so pissed off. He's like, God doesn't exist. The sun doesn't move.
What if
So if there's a Twilight Town, is there also a Moonlight Town and a Sunlight Town and a Dawn Town?
Dawn Town.
I bet we
A
could
beat you to it,
Dawnlight.
bitch.
What?
But we
No,
have
I thought you said moonlight.
one.
I said Moonlight, Sunlight, and
Yeah.
Dawnlight, or Dawn.
Holy shit! Look at that Roxas model. There was a new. Oh, what the fuck?
What's important
That was another ice cream model.
isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right? We've got it.
You're not
memorized.
talking about the one with 2 bites taken out, are you?
It looked different.
I'll have
No,
these
it's the same
moments
one.
memorized for a
Mm.
long time, forever.
Me too. Forever.
Diz, are you okay? Do you have something in your throat? I think you need to get this checked out. You sound pretty bad.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
Yes.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
I don't even think that's the same voice actor they've used for the past couple games.
Riku.
Looks like you've meddled again.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them.
I feel so sorry for whatever PC's having to run Twitch plays Pokemon. I think you guys know. I've seen what this is.
Well, yeah, you were describing it earlier.
All right, yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
actually just. It's actually
Sad-
struggling right now.
This is a tweet. Sad thing is, at this rate, Ash might win a championship before we, the internet, do.
Hmm. They're
How
currently
far
on
has
the
it
boat.
gotten now?
It's
SSM, I
been
think.
going for 48 hours, and they've gotten 2 gym badges.
Pro strats, though.
Hey, they're doing better than the
What a
Grumps.
blast from the past.
Shion, stop!
Actually,
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours?
What the fuck was that line delivery?
Why is it that you always have to glare at
shut
me
Like-
up. What?
Shut up!
Like, I know the entire game has been bad, but oh my god, Zigbar's lines right there were awful. Like, it just keeps getting worse.
I'm sorry, Axel.
I think.
What are you doing?
I think it's crashed.
Please, let me go. I have to
As
do
Twitch
this
plays
or else-
Pokemon crashed.
Just look.
The chat just stopped, and all inputs stopped as well. But the seconds are still
Please, Axel.
like ticking.
You have to take care of Roxas.
Red is literally just standing still in a corner.
Yes, Crimson, he did.
You'd be...
Please.
By the way, what Light Forces said made me remember that one shot at the beginning of the game that looked like it belonged in a comic book. We haven't had anything else like that.
Yeah?
I was so confused by that Ventus cameo, by the way, because when I played Days, I didn't even know anything about Birth by Sleep.
She just got away.
Well, no one
I'll
did
give him
the
that.
when it first came
Can't just
about.
lay
I mean,
around.
But when I played Days, Birth by Sleep had already been
Now
out.
we're left with the one we can't use.
Oh god, they're gonna go fight Gary. Or Blue, technically.
whatever his name is in
Where's
this.
Shion?
Just blue. The characters are
Blue the
named
coup.
red and blue.
Flamesy
That's
locks
good.
here
I think
can
that's the only
cover
thing that was
something with
predefined.
wings.
What does he mean?
However, they have a Dragonite
Your friend sat
I
there
think
sucking
that's
his thumb
fucking
while Shion walked right off.
level
I'm going back to my room.
29, so you know.
Whoa, Roxas, what the fuck were those
What happened
motions?
out there?
Nothing. Really?
Like, I think Roxas was about to get whiplash from how quick he just moved.
Shion's gone. How can that be nothing?
It's just like Zigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a puppet.
Technically Grimshuck, but
She's a mirror that reflects you.
I guess he was in KH2 Final Mix's secret movie, yeah.
It wasn't you I saw.
But we didn't know anything about him at that time.
You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Surprising amount of emotion here.
If somebody doesn't,
Also, you know, walking sound effects that haven't happened in anything else but this scene.
I'll always be me.
That weren't even in
Still your best
days.
friend. Just like Shion is my best friend.
that's not it. You're missing the whole point, Roxas.
Forget this! Roxas!
It sounded like he was running with a lot more than 2 feet, because I heard
It was like clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Why do we keep coming back to Beast Castle?
It's a metaphor for the beast that lurks within Riku.
Did you find the answer?
That, or you know, they're being lazy with assets.
I certainly did.
No, it's a metaphor.
I'm on the verge of losing everything
Definitely.
I care about. So please, please, Riku, tell me what I should do now.
We're almost out,
Go
man.
to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Nami.
Can we just skip to the end now?
Nominate?
No, we're so close. Have some guts.
Jesse McCartney did a pretty decent job in KH2. He did a pretty decent job in what was voiced in Days.
Riku,
Basically everything in this game has been awful.
Everything in this rendition of Days.
Guys, can I just point out, what time is it for you guys?
10:37.
9:37.
Yeah, it's like 3:30 in the morning over here. I just sorted my sleeping pattern. Dex.
You knew what you were getting into.
Shion has disappeared.
We asked you if you were going to stay up for it, and you said yes.
I didn't expect it to be
I'm sorry,
2.
Zeldin, what the fuck was that? That's not even your voice.
Movies are 90 minutes, not 2.5. Nearly, no, 3 hours.
Talking about the replica program, isn't it obvious?
I mean,
Also,
if,
usually movies are interesting and make me want to watch them.
if you really have to, you probably should just
The
go.
purpose was to take a
No, I don't
piece of
have
the
to.
Keyblade wielder's memory
Well, there
and
you go.
copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle.
Oh,
Those
by the way,
elf ears! Oh my god!
However,
you mentioned earlier that I should
our
cut off my
efforts
PS3 controller so I didn't waste the battery. I always keep my controller plugged in anyway.
Oh.
Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off
Not
Well-
interested in Lord of the Rings, haven't watched any of it, don't plan on it.
we called Shion, formed an identity of
Too bad about Vexen, though. Axel kind of,
No one at
you
Castle
know,
Oblivion ever
ganked
reported
him.
any instance where a replica formed its own identity.
I misheard that as the anus.
whatever
Okay.
the puppet may decide to
The
do,
anus is upon
we can
you.
be certain it will no longer
Instead of-
have an impact on our plans. Still, it
Salden?
remains our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
Quiet, quiet.
Axel,
Shut up!
the onus is on you to capture and bring back Shion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
It's not his voice actor.
Oh my god!
Simply eradicate her.
It is not a desert.
Actually, that didn't sound as bad as his previous line.
That has wandered out.
Are we clear,
Oh.
Axel?
He sounds like Ao Kuang from Smite. Essentially, just stereotypical elderly Chinese guy. Ao Kuang was the wind god, so it's kind of appropriate.
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
Hey, Zach,
So
how about a
now,
few
We
fuck off?
just sweep it up, huh? As if.
If only the whispers at the top carried to the bottom.
I think that was Luxord's only line in this game.
Orders were absolute.
I'm just so confused about why there's 13 seats. Like, throughout this nearly a year, Xion never questioned why there wasn't a 14th seat for her? Did she just stand in the middle at each meeting?
Well, by the time she was, you know, coherent enough to do anything, there was enough empty seats.
Count the seats here.
Roxas was sitting on his seat in the 7th day.
13.
Axel! Maybe it's best if Shion never comes back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
In that case, can you at least try not to harm her?
That's up to her. Roxas, Shion is dangerous.
Will it be as good?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet.
Holy shit, it's like Twilight Princess up in this bitch.
You known about her?
You guys are still responding to stuff like a minute before me.
Be that you've known about her for a
The
long
Mickey
time
face.
and not told me anything?
Damn it. So I just noticed that the Kingdom Key Omega, or whatever it is, that Mickey uses, is just a reversed color scheme from the
Yeah.
standard Kingdom Key.
That's kind of the point.
Oh, because it's from the dark. Yeah.
Yes.
I never thought of it.
It's the Kingdom Key D.
It's voice acted.
That's a pretty good Mickey. Me and you Riddick should pause on the next Black Fade thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the lighting when this cutscene started was actually really good. And then as it kept going, it's...
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been
Actually, Mickey doesn't sound too bad.
a way to conquer the darkness within me. While we wait
Yeah,
for Sora to
pretty good
awaken.
Mickey.
The way you looked.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
You know, I haven't really paid attention, but Riku's line reading hasn't been that bad either.
All his memories?
No.
Hasn't been that bad or that good.
It hasn't been that bad.
Since our battle at Castle
No one's been that good.
And now I know it's not because of depletion in
The
members
Mickey's,
that made them
I think, good.
Taking
He's not
Sora's
Wayne
memory
Allwine,
apart
but...
No one will be.
was only the first step in what they were trying
For some reason, this Mickey sounds way more comfortable than the Mickey in
I think they needed more time to
KH.
You know, you and me
I guess
both knew what
what's
the
his face has
organization
been in
was
the
up to.
role for long
What
enough
I saw
now.
didn't look like much. Almost. Like they're trying to
I
buy
just
some
man, listening to Wayne Allwine saying now Sora, let's shut the door, or whatever the line was in KH1 actually made me feel kind of sad. I never realized what a good voice Wayne Allwine had.
Oh yeah.
They have what's most
In
precious.
KH1 and 2.
Memories of Kyrie.
Sounds amazing.
Wasn't Days Wayne Allwine's last role as Mickey?
Yep.
I've got that covered, your magic. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want
Rechain of Memories and Days. What a way to go, huh?
I have to face
That's unfortunate.
the organization's members soon. I might not survive the
I
fight.
don't remember what he sounded like in Days, actually.
It might be because I gave in to the dark.
Actually, was that Wayne Allwine?
Wayne Allwine's
So, like-
last performance was Days, yes.
No, but was that Wayne Allwine?
Who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
What?
That scene, I don't remember if that was
No.
voice acted or not.
Guide them when they awaken.
I'm pretty sure part of it was, but I don't think this is Wayne Allwine.
When our friends
Yeah,
wake up,
probably not. I remember the first half of that scene is actually a cutscene, but the rest of it is text.
I promise, Riku.
Shion. Replica program.
That's a good way to put it, KH player.
Is this the one where Roxas fights Sayax?
Made to replicate my powers.
Or have we not got there yet?
The Keyblade's powers.
Whenever he's gonna start running
When
away and
Shion
stuff,
left the
yeah.
organization, Axel didn't stop her. Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now. But has kept it from me.
So guys, after this, we're reading all the journal entries, right?
Shion and I are both special. Shion was a replica. A puppet. What about me? Am I a puppet too? Xemnas said...
See, this is Roxas's bed, which is kind of sticks out into the middle of the room. Like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, but Shion's is facing 90 degrees to the left and further against the corner.
Supposed to be. Axel.
I'm pretty sure that Shion's bed was the same way that Roxas's is. Because I remember him putting the shells on the left side of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Axel. Hey, Roxas. Did you find Shion yet?
You know it isn't gonna be that easy.
I suppose not.
Roxas, you don't understand how difficult of a question you just asked.
About Shion this whole time?
People have debated for years to actually try and answer this question.
When then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh? Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization might be
Axel,
out of the picture.
what am I fighting for?
Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's because Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says
That was surprisingly
me and
decent in
Shion
this
are
scene.
connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Roxas.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
To put it into perspective, people.
You've just got to trust me, Roxas.
We've got about.
I don't. I can't.
Roxas.
20 more minutes until we hit credits for days.
If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person I trust.
Oh man, we don't even get the satisfaction of playing this part of the game.
Oh.
But I have to find out about myself. There's no reason for me to be here.
You're not gonna get dual-wield Roxas either.
That's what I mean.
Well, this part isn't dual-wield. Hey look, it's this scene that, you know, they showed like 4 times in KH2. For some reason.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the
So they fainted on the Gary fight on the boat,
You can't turn on the
and they still
organization.
haven't made it
You
back
get
to
on
the
their
boat.
bad side and they'll destroy you.
I don't understand how. I need to like actually watch the stream to get some perspective.
Literally, what happens is people input up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select in the chat, and
oh no.
And the game does
this
whatever the
yeah, this
input
program reads the chat and does that input. So there's times when it can literally get stuck for half an hour on an item screen or the Pokedex.
I'm so amazed they have 2 badges, dude.
How many viewers do they have?
Currently 15,000.
Last time you said it was 8,000.
Mm-hmm. It's actually near
I can't
16,000
imagine how
because it's...
exciting this is going to be when they finally get to the Elite Four in like 2 years.
What's
Dude.
their team?
Oh fuck! I don't even know. Because it's the old gen. It's red and blue, so it's not even like icons that you can tell.
Yeah, that's right. Oh god, what would the nicknames even be?
AB bracket is the Dragonite.
There's a
They have a
Dragonite.
Dragonite?
Is it a randomizer?
I don't know. It looked like Dragonite.
How
I
did
might be
they
wrong.
lose against blue with a Dragonite?
Because it was low health and it kept using Lair.
What should I do?
And the only other Pokemon that was still alive was Pidgeot.
If you return your memories to him.
Oh my god!
Oh, they got in the boat. Oh no, they're outside the boat. Oh, they're back in the boat. Oh, no, they're in the pause menu. Oh, they're back outside the boat.
You're connected through others.
I have to watch that later.
So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember.
Just turn the chat off and just imagine there's someone unbearably drunk playing.
No, because it has the chat. It reads it only reads the inputs, and it has that on the side.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you know how it's 4x3 game. The game's actually on the left, and it's got Twitch plays Pokemon. It's got the current time, and it's got all the like things that it's reading.
Oh, okay. That'll be pretty interesting. Yeah, go ahead and link it in the chat.
I know. Roxas can't feel Sora just yet. Namine, will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone?
I always want to slap Diz in the fucking face.
Ask someone else too.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I'm repentant for what I've done and the damages I've caused to everyone.
By the way, fuck nobodies.
Yeah.
If you're ready, let's go see Sora.
No, really, I'm sorry. I'm kind of still racist. Though.
Namine, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
I can handle this.
So how many times has the chat almost shut the game off? If they can even do that.
They can't, because there's no button combination in the game to turn it off.
I guess there is no soft reset in red and blue.
Because it's up, down, or no, it's LR start select, and they can't do multiple inputs at once.
And the Game Boy and Game Boy Color didn't have an L and R.
Oh, of course, it didn't, did it?
Shion, what are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from
We
the very
call him
beginning.
Diz because there's like 3 other people called Ansem.
Yeah, and calling him Diz is easier than saying Ansem the Wise.
Everyone.
They have a level 9 Rattata.
Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
Also, earlier on when this started, when it was 8,000 viewers, it wasn't even partnered.
Please don't hold back, Axel.
Is it now?
Now it's yes.
Isn't this... Wait, why would it not be partnered? Wasn't this run by Twitch admins?
Not that I know of.
Think you can do whatever you
Oh.
want.
Let me check the profile.
I'm sick of it.
We're almost there, guys. We're so close.
But I'll always be there to bring you
It's got 128,000 followers.
As Riddick said, no. As he's typed in the chat by now. No, because
Yeah,
they can't do
it's
multiple
fucked up,
inputs. Also, the buttons don't exist.
There's no power option. It's literally designed to read up, down, left, right, A.
I mean, they
B.
can save as many times as they want, but...
Yeah, they get
there's
stuck
no
in
way to
save loops
exit without
sometimes.
turning it off, so...
It gets stuck in save loops, I bet, because 7,000 people tell it to save all at the same time. And it's like, whoops, I better save. Whoop, next person told me to save. Next person told me to save. Next person told me to save.
This VA is the same... I recognize this line because I played this boss fight so many times. This is the same VA from Days itself and the DS.
What a joke.
Why are you hiding the face? It doesn't make it more, like... It doesn't increase tension or some shit.
Shion's face?
Yeah.
It's hiding her face because, as we were saying earlier, people see Shion differently. In this case, Shion is actually put her hood up to hide her face, and you'll see the reason for that in a moment.
But she's put it down and we're not getting to see her face, so...
Yeah.
Oh, it's stuck in the Helix fossil nugget use. Oh, hello.
It's important because Roxas has been seeing her as an individual this entire time, but he's taking on so many of Sora's memories that she appears like this now.
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me.
Quote,
Given me so
poured
much
memories into her.
that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you
I
see
see a bad JRPG protagonist.
boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet.
Well, that was really sudden.
Roxas.
Like, even if you hadn't played Days, watching these cutscenes is a terrible idea. You get none of the context and none of the action.
Nope. This is worse than what our first Naruto playthrough is going to be, because that's going to be missing a lot of context.
Don't you see? This is why I was created.
I'm pretty sure that was the exact cutscene from the DS upresed.
I think they gave up towards the end, dude, because it's the same VA.
Who are you? Again?
It's It's really hard to tell how much of this is the same VA and how much isn't.
You'll be...
That doesn't sound like the same girl that's been throughout this movie so far. They could have at least showed, you know, how the fight progressed. Just nope, not even there. This was a horrible idea, and why did we do this?
I don't know about right now when she's on the ground, but during the start of that entire fight, before the fight, that was the same VA. That was the exact same VA.
And let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora.
The way we're not... I can see, like, when the camera angle changes, everything's really pixely for a moment, like it's really low res, and then it kind of smooths out. So I'm pretty sure this is just the up-res DS cutscene. Nothing was re-rendered at all.
All those hearts that I've
I guess we still have like another half an hour of this.
I don't think it's a half hour, but...
It's at least
not
20
half an
minutes.
hour.
It's at least 20 minutes till credits.
No. Credit starts at 2:47-ish.
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom
You've got like
Hearts.
9 minutes left.
You can't.
There's not much left that they could do this story with.
Goodbye, Roxas.
That was a really weird way of wording it.
See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you.
See, I don't feel anything when I watch this because the entire movie has kind of been not
Yeah,
worth
we
it.
have no interactions with Xion. We don't have any of the funny stuff in the missions. We don't have the whole mission where you fight with a stick. There's nothing endearing here.
There's no context or any reason to care.
No. Shion.
Who else will I have ice cream with?
What am I fighting for?
And then suddenly just whatever is freezing her rapidly progresses through the rest of her body.
Let me know when Axel's looking over that letter, because I'm like 30 seconds ahead of you.
That's a good point, Lightforce. Yeah. By the way, Shion turning into ice kind of reinforces the ice cream cartel thing. Axel's
like an overdose.
Axel's in his room now.
How did this happen?
Okay.
And he just picked up the letter.
Alrighty.
I'm really far ahead. And I don't even care.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Here we go now.
On the offset. Points if you actually got that reference.
I did.
I didn't hear what you said.
You said here we go now, and I said on the offset.
Nah, I didn't get it.
Spar?
Nope.
Oh.
Was that a reference to?
Jet Set Radio.
Ah.
That would be why I didn't get it.
Here we go now.
I only played Jet Set Radio
On the
Future.
offset.
By the way,
It was in Future.
Oh, well, I guess I just don't remember it.
Can we just watch the secret movie from KH2 Final or KH1 Final Mix instead? It looks better and it's cooler.
Yeah. If you want to load it up.
No.
The Riku fight music shouldn't be playing yet. Why is the Riku fight music playing during the cutscene?
Because they needed something. Because they're not gonna have a fight, so they had to put the music in.
I guess.
Look, it has the green. It has the green. It has the green thing again. It's got the beam.
I didn't see it.
I'll argue again, by the way. Well, we won't see it for a while. I'll argue again, by the way. Roxas could totally take on Organization 13 at this point.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's when Riku's talking to him, and you see Riku from the side. You see Kingdom Hearts in the background.
I'm here for you.
I don't know if he could beat Xemnas, but he could definitely beat everyone else in Organization 13.
I mean, he already beat Syax, even though it kind of didn't show that.
Do you have some kind of plan?
Yeah. You're right, it actually completely skips over that.
Yep. I just noticed that as well. Yeah, I can see the laser.
The Wi-Fi signal's getting stronger. I must have it for
also,
myself, Riku. Don't get in my way.
I seen that 5th ice cream model you were talking about is coming up now.
Either way, I can't
when it goes into flashback.
Why is there even a green light there? In multiple places?
And I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back. I want my life back.
If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you.
Enough!
That delivery. Oh, man. That was so bad, it might as well have just been DiGiorno.
Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
Oh wow, that shut up was awful. Or maybe not awful, but drastically different.
Did you like that pun?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
I said that delivery was awful. It may as well have been DiGiorno.
Ah.
Eh.
You could see a green light firing from the castle up to the moon of Kingdom Hearts, which should not have been there.
I could just, like, stream the final day of days. We probably should have just done that. I mean, honestly.
Oh man. When the cutscene faded from them on the tower back to in the city, I swear it was in like 144p for a second. So this is like definitely just the up-res DS cutscene. Because if this were like fully rendered like normal PS3 quality, that would not happen.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora.
And Riku now goes Super Saiyan.
Stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
Man, maybe if Riku wasn't such a fucking cheater.
So it's true. You really are his nobody.
See, Riku's voice acting was like the only good one in this game. Riku and Mickey.
I am me. Nobody else.
Everyone else was pretty awful.
Roxas pulled it together at the end.
Please, you have to stop him.
How many times
He still has some bad ones though.
I mean, I think that shut up was just so radically different that it was weird.
The amount of difference, especially considering Riku sounded the same. I think
see that weird clipping on his jacket.
Oh, the chain's moving?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god, they did not try with this at all, did they? I mean, like, I know they didn't even try with KH1 in this, but... Oh.
Are you just gonna play the KH 1.5 final mix ending?
No.
I throw on a lot of numbers there.
No, because I'd have to go through the final boss to show that. Also, I don't have a save file that could show the full ending.
You too.
I don't even care about doing that.
Oh, okay.
We saw this, why would we watch it again?
Well then, can I just stream Final Day of Days?
I'm off after this. I've got to edit Sunshine.
I gotta sleep. And install Titanfall.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, guys.
You should probably sleep and do Titanfall tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do, so it'll install
later
while I'm
today,
asleep.
your time.
Yeah, so, yeah, guys, usual stream starting time probably, maybe a little bit earlier. Titanfall beta will be streamed here, possibly with Swede. So, yeah, accept. Have fun with that, it'll be good.
Whenever this is done, I'm just gonna stream the Final Day of Days, the Shion fight, and the Final Day of Days. Because I can.
Told you how
Sure.
it felt, did he?
Oh my god, it's not done.
Ridiculous. Nobody cannot feel anything.
Stretch.
If he had met Sora,
Also, currently on my rental list, I have it set to the top 3. The top 3 are currently Naruto. If I get that, I will just record it. Persona 4 Arena and Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3.
Are you gonna do the bonus fights, by the way?
Yes, and I will stream getting them and just record them separately, probably, using the timeline. Because you just streamed the fights, you didn't stream unlocking them, did you?
No.
Well, then I guess we could stream that if we want to.
Because a lot of getting the timeline pages is just S-ranking some of the fights.
To be fair, I could probably just stream the whole game again if I wanted, and just make it so that Hoppage only records Hoppage. Not mics or anything.
Well, yeah, you could do that, but then you have to screen capture with the screen, or the stream, rather than adding it as a camera.
You can't add it as a camera with the Hoppage, I don't think. I've always screen capped.
Oh, with XSplit you can, but...
Oh, I use OBS.
Oh,
I've
with
kind of
OBS,
given up on
yeah.
XSplit. I don't know how long my license has got on XSplit. Pretty much when XSplit was first released, I bought a license for it. Might as well be fucking unlimited at this point. Because it's not expiring anytime soon, apparently.
Mine actually runs out in June, I would say.
If you want to use mine.
Not that I use XSplit, I use OBS.
Yeah.
See, this is the last bit, and this leads directly into the first day of KH2.
Well, I almost had a heart attack. I couldn't find any of my DS thingamahoo's that's in the folder, and I was like, and then I checked another folder, and it was there, and I was like, oh.
Only 7 days to go, and then my summer vacation's over.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Cool.
You done?
Secret reports have been unlocked. Cool. God, that was really bright when the title screen came up. You have earned a trophy.
Can I shut this off now?
You have earned a trophy.
Oh, thank God.
You have earned a trophy.
Oh my God, Kuro stayed with us for the whole stream.
I only got 3. I think I'm supposed to get 4. Maybe I missed one by skipping through the credits.
Kudos to you, Kuro.
Wait, what happened to my days saves?
Oh God.
Days?
No, I guess I got all of them. The rest of the trophies are just reading
The whole stream,
the diary.
Axel. You haven't been here from the beginning. Kuro has. What did we start with?
Super Princess Peach.
Oh yeah. We went from Super
I
Princess
still
Peach
don't
to
know.
Sonic 06 to the
I
movie.
still do not know why I have trophy data for Call of Duty Black Ops and Fallout 3 on this PS3. PS3.
Oh my God, they're trying to teach Rattata body slam. Delete an older move to make room for body slam. Please, someone click no. Oh, which move?
Like,
Go on.
somehow I already have trophies for Call of Duty Black Ops. I have never played Call of Duty Black Ops. At least not on this console. And I'm pretty sure I bought a brand new PS3.
Maybe you have it, you just forgot.
Oh, I've never played those games on here.
Maybe a friend did when they were over?
Well, because no one else has played this but me.
I don't fucking know. Anyway, are we ending? Because
Yeah.
I really need to fly away.
This trophy data was on here when I first loaded up the PS3.
Are you really sure that you don't have a heart?
Man, this sucks. I lost all of my days data somehow.
Yeah, that sucks.
How do you load a save again? I'm gonna try.
Inside us. Then we'd feel it, wouldn't we?
Right,
No.
guys, I'm out. I'm gonna just crawl into bed.
Alright, see you, dude.
Have fun.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks for having me on,
I'll do
guys.
the spiel, don't worry.
Yeah. Thanks for having
Thanks
me
for
on.
watching, everybody. All of you brave souls that have made it all the way through to the end. If you liked what you saw and you haven't yet, go ahead and consider giving us a follow. We get another follower, you get hours of entertainment, or suffering in the case of this a little bit. Follow us over at youtube.com/HellfireComms, where we currently have an amazing playthrough, and I'm not even just saying this to be advertising guy, of Heavy Rain, and we're also running through Pokemon X, and recently we finished off a Pokemon Sunshine playthrough with our
Pokemon
very
Sunshine?
One,
dearest-
Pokemon Sunshine. Two, there's bonus content coming this coming week.
Yes, that is going to be continuing to be updated with bonus stuff with our very own Tom and Smiranda.
Everyone should go on to the bonus parts and say, "Oh, I'm so glad to see another part of Pokemon Sunshine."
Actually, please do. It'll be hilarious. And if you want to, for updates on when we're actually streaming, since Twitch's emails aren't the best, things, then you can follow the streamer at Smiranda314, myself at Emeralds156, and Riddick at
Riddick TH. In fact,
Riddick
am I just
TH.
at Riddick now? I forget if I changed it or not. Oh no, I'm still at Riddick.
Oh yeah, also follow leader of HellfireComms at David Cage, maybe, as Darkness for Alder said. I mean, whatever. I was going to play through this game again on beginner anyway, so.
I gotta be honest, for the series of Kingdom Hearts reviews that I've been planning on doing, I'm probably not gonna record this. I'll just use whatever Emeralds has in his day's recording.
You don't even want to sit there and let it waste your electricity.
I don't want to edit this into those videos.
Because it's so bad, or like
it's
what?
Bad. I mean, I'll probably still do it, but it's bad. Anyway, that's all for us. The intro's just going because it was on the title screen. I don't care about the credits. But, yeah, I've been streaming for 10 hours now.
This has been a productive time.
This has been a Smiranda production.
Oh, hey, I'm looking at the intro, actually. There is text on the bottom of the screen. It says, it's like a basic bio, essentially, but it's not these weird random attributes. Like,
yeah, it's a sentence.
Huh?
It's a proper sentence if you read it all.
Well, it's hard because my intro's behind Spars, and I think he just took it off the air anyways. So.
When you got your new name, you and I sat right here just like this.
Spar?
And watched the sunset.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're good. Wait, are we off?
No.
Oh, we're still on.
Okay.
Because, fuck it.
Why are we still on?
Because I thought we were still talking about stuff.
I'm done.
Okay, bye then.
Bye-bye.
Bye, yeah.